Throws, passes, tipped and intercepted. Rashawn Jenkins returning it the other way. Jenkins to the 20, the 10. Rashawn Jenkins.
And home.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone. We're here for our first Bruins broadcast of the season. I'm super excited. Oh, my gosh. I mean, we haven't broadcasted a Bruins game in quite some time. I believe the last time was when they played the Rangers last year in March. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate everyone tuning in to this original six matchup between the 36, 18-5 Toronto Maple Leafs and also the 36-win Bruins, but they have a 13-15 record. 15 overtime losses. That's been the key story of the Bruins. They just lost in overtime to the Oilers on Tuesday. What's up, Drew? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the happy birthday wish. First broadcast also while I'm 20. Weird. Anyways, I'm super excited to broadcast this game, original six matchup. I would also broadcast the game on Saturday, but I am busy, so unfortunately will not be able to throw that in the schedule. But my plan is to broadcast at least one more before I head back to school next Sunday. Should be a lot of fun. How's it going, Alex? Thanks for tuning in as well. The Bruins and their 15 overtime/shootout losses. I mean, I can't even believe how pathetically bad this team is in 3-on-3 overtime. They are bad. I'm not going to lie. They are bad. They would be sitting right next to the Red Wings in the standings if you didn't get points for overtime losses. But luckily for the Bruins, they do get points. They've won into overtime against a few Eastern Conference teams, but a lot of Western Conference teams as well. They've been 50-50, very hit or miss in the shootout, but we'll have to wait and see what happens tonight. The Bruins and Maple Leafs did play 3 days ago in Toronto. Boston won that one 4-1. Pavel Zacha scored 2 goals for the Bruins. And, it's really cool. It's really cool that they were able to beat Toronto. They have won all 3 meetings against Toronto thus far. 1 in Boston, 2 in Toronto. They're back in the Garden tonight. I think that we can expect a lot of tenacity out of this group. Tomorrow is the trade deadline. We don't know who's going to get traded, who's going to stick around, and we'll, of course, recap all the trades during the intermissions, but I think we are going to see a lot of Bruins, guys like Matt Grzelcyk, Derek Forbert, a lot of Jake DeBrusk, a lot of those guys who aren't in a guaranteed roster spot past tonight. We're going to have to see how they do. Now, of course, both of these teams, with the trade deadline tomorrow, none of the teams have healthy scratched a player because of trade issues. None of that. Jake Guentzel just went to Carolina, so I think the Bruins are not going to be making a move. I know that was the rumor. Guentzel goes to Vancouver, and then Boston gets Elias Lindholm. But I figured with the Canucks getting Lindholm just a couple weeks prior, I had a feeling that that wasn't going to be the case. But what are you going to do there? So just advertise this on my Instagram, so hopefully we get more people to come in as we are recapping. It looks like the 2011 Bruins, which is really cool. Favorite hockey team of all time. Oh, what's up, Ed? Did Leafs need a humbling? Yes, they do. Oh, I thought we gave them a humbling 3 nights ago, but I guess not. Yeah, they're currently recapping the 2011 Stanley Cup run. Really exciting stuff. Game 5 of that series against Montreal was the first ever game I watched. Bruins won that one. Nathan Horton scored the overtime winner. And then they went on to sweep the Flyers, went on to beat the Lightning in Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then won Games 3, 4, 6, and 7 to beat the Canucks in the Stanley Cup Finals. And the Bruins haven't won a championship since. They've been to the Cup Finals twice since then. 2013 doesn't bother me a whole lot. 2019 bothers me a ton. Yeah, but what are you going to do there? What are you going to do there? Bruins looking to make it past the first round this year for the first time since 2021. That's right. It was that Capitals series was the last time the Bruins won a playoff series. And I know it's crazy. It is, but that was the last time they've done so. They, of course, lost to the Islanders in the second round in 2021, lost to the Hurricanes in 2022, and we don't need to bring up last year. But, this is an interesting team. We mentioned Jim Montgomery, and a lot of Bruins players should be playing like their roster spots depend on it tonight. And I know the trade deadline's tomorrow, and I know after Gunzel just got traded to Carolina, the Bruins aren't expected to make any moves. But at the same time, you got to look at it as if you have a bad game, I would consider trading you. And I would be honest, if I was Don Sweeney, Cam Neely, and Jim Montgomery, I would put a little scare into these players, just a little bit. And, we'll see how it goes tonight. But honestly, I just don't see the Bruins making any moves. And that's not a good thing. It's not. They have been sluggish ever since the All-Star break. I think it's been time for guys like Derek Forbort and Jake DeBrusk to get traded. But if you're not going to get the right guy, why trade him? I get it. Guys like Anthony Dunclair and Alex Tucker on the trading block, but you're not going to acquire them. This is what it is. What's up, Cooper? Oh, my goodness. Sam is also broadcasting this game. Well, we both left campus today. I thought it'd be a fun idea to broadcast some hockey because I was going to also do the Bruins-Penguins game on Saturday, like I mentioned, but I am busy with family as they're riding. Look at this. They're riding the duck boat into the TD Garden. This is incredible. I've seen Bergeron, Tim Thomas, Johnny Boychuk, among others. I believe that's Dennis Seidenberg. Wow. Krejci. Oh, yeah, the whole team's there. I wonder if Lucic is there. Of course, Lucic is inactive for the rest of the season. Oh, here's Daniel Paille. Mark Recchi's there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The duck boat was ready. And who's coming off the duck boat? Who is that? Oh, where's Rennie Rancourt? I want him to do the national anthem. Making his way to the... Oh, there's Claude Julien. Oh, please, for the love of God, cheer Claude Julien. I know I didn't like him at his last couple of years with the team, but he won us our cup, so I don't hate Claude Julien anymore. Once we fired him, we were better off with Bruce Cassidy in the long run, but I'm happy for what he did for the team. Daniel Paille making his way up next, followed by Andrew Ference. This is cool. I didn't even know they were doing the celebration for the 2011 team tonight. That's super cool. Oh, there's Sean Thornton, the big grinder, who is, I believe, a member of the Florida Panthers organization now, but he is a Bruins legend. There's Chris Kelly. He's wearing his suit underneath. You know who he's ready to suit up and hop behind the bench after this ceremony. There's Tim Thomas. Oh, I got to give the round of applause. That's my favorite goaltender of all time right there. Tim Thomas. We would have never won the cup without that guy. Shane Knighty. Wow. I thought he was on the 2011 team? I thought he was like 2010, but that's cool. Oh my gosh, Jordan Caron. He was on that roster, wasn't he? His rookie year. Oh my God. Oh, Tuukka Raska's coming up next. They're doing this by number, by the way. I think you could probably expect it. They're doing it by number. Tuukka Rask getting cheers. I wonder who got cheered more, Rask or Thomas. The German Hammer's up next. Dennis Zeidenberg. Oh, this is awesome. I'm happy I went on for this. There's David Krejci, fresh off his retirement. He's fixing his hairline as he jogs out. What is that? White Nike sneakers. Oh, I love it. Steven Camper, who is looking like a younger, more bald Triple H, but he's coming out. He was the seventh defenseman on that team. There's Adam McQuaid. He went on to play with the Rangers after his time with the Bruins. Oh, no, it's not Johnny Boychuk. It's Johnny Boychuk. You need to emphasize the O, like the OPA announcer did. Oh, there's Marchand. There's Marchand. He's getting right in line. Michael Ryder. That's right, the OG 73 before McAvoy. Oh, I love Michael Ryder. He had that amazing save at Game 5 against Montreal. And there is Patrice Bergeron. So I guess they didn't do it in number, but in number order. But Patrice Bergeron getting a lot of cheers. There we go. There's the captain, Zdeno Chara. Oh, and they get the cup. That's awesome. They have the guy who takes care of the cup, and look at Chara walking out. Oh, what a guy. That is awesome. 100-year anniversary. Marchand better be giving everyone a hug. Win this game for the 2011 squad, baby. It would be funny if they had the 2013 squad. For obvious reasons, the 4-1 comeback. Oh my God, they're all taking a picture. Marchand's ready to play a game. Everyone else is wearing suits or street clothes underneath. There's Claude Julien. What a smile. Chara with a smile. Oh, this is awesome. No Thomas Caberlet. No Tyler Seguin. There's a few that are missing. Antoine Khudobin's another one. No Caberlet, no Seguin, no Khudobin. I don't think they showed Gregory or did they show Gregory Campbell? I don't know if Campbell's here or not. They didn't show Mark Savard either. So there certainly was a few. Oh, yeah, now they're all giving Marchand a hug. Rask and Krejci especially. Shane Knighty, Daniel Paille, Sean Thornton. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and he goes in to hug Claude Julien. Oh, my God, and we're playing Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa. I dig it. We're heading to commercial break. Well, that got me fired up to watch some hockey. Nice to see the boys lift the cup once again. Chara came out. What a nice ceremony. You know, I was wondering for the 100-year team, I was wondering when they were going to have more ceremonies like that. Again, it would have been hysterical if they did the 2011 against Vancouver, and then we would do like a 2013. Oh, and ironically enough, I'm wearing the shirt. That's hysterical. I didn't even realize that. But the other funny thing is, would it be more funny to do the 2013 celebration team in front of Toronto? I know that's mean, and I know that would be very awkward for James Van Riemsdyk, but, I'm pretty sure Marchand's still the only one from that team as well. Pastrnak didn't come to the Bruins until 2014, or at least he wasn't drafted, and then he made his debut in 2015. So, fell to us at 24th. I know it seems crazy. I don't know how Pastrnak slid that far, but he did somehow, some way. And I'm very happy to have him. And I would like to see him score. I don't know what we're going to get here, but I think it'd be cool to see him score. Pastrnak, of course, leading the Bruins heading into tonight's game with 90 points on the season. And he's got to be closing in on the 50-goal plateau again. I mean, Pastrnak is incredible. Well, 38. He'll probably hit it. He had 3 assists in the game against the Maple Leafs. It's either he seems to get 2 to 3 points in a game or he doesn't get anything. Of course, last year he got 61 goals, which was his career high. He certainly ain't going to reach 61 this year unless he has a array of like 3-goal performances, which could happen. Don't get me wrong, but I will say Pastrnak will probably hit the 50-goal plateau, but the 60, I think, is beyond that a question. I mean, he'd have to have like 45, 50 by this point if he was going to reach the 60. Well, he'll probably need more like 43, 45. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's either he either has a multi-point night or he doesn't score anything. So that's been the ongoing case for Pastrnak these last 2 weeks. So I don't know what's going on there. Bruins, yeah, and there was no Lucic. Yep, Lucic was another one that wasn't there. How unfortunate. If only he didn't get in trouble earlier on in the season. That stinks. I have Lucic on my roster with the red X next to him. Same thing with Patra. They're both on there, but they're both injured. All right. Time for national anthem. Todd Angeli is going to be doing the honors, even though it would make much more sense for Rene Rancourt to do it. I wonder if they showed the 2011 Bruins ceremony on the on Sportsnet. I'm curious. Very curious. And there's Chris Kelly. He took off his jersey, now wearing that awesome retro jacket. And now the singing of O Canada and the national anthems. Todd Angeli is about to sing it. I can continue to talk about this game a little bit. Of course, talk about Pastrnak being the leading point scorer for the Bruins. But how about Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner both having insane seasons as well? Marner comes in leading the Maple Leafs in assists with 51. Matthews, I believe, is leading the league in goals with 54. I believe so. He has just been on another mission these last couple of seasons. He of course had the 60-goal season last year, and yes, he does lead the league at 54. The one behind him, what the heck is this? Sam Reinhart at 45. That's crazy. Pastrnak is tied with Kucherov for 5th place. Interesting. In assists. Pastrnak comes in at 8th, tied with Mikko Rantanen, and then at 8, or rather at 10 with 51, we have Mitch Marner, and then tied at 11th, we have William Nylander with 50. So Maple Leafs not afraid to not afraid to make plays happen. Your leading point scorer, funny enough, for the Maple Leafs is William Nylander with 84. Pastrnak leading the Bruins in points with 90, as I mentioned. But overall, very impressive stuff. This is a projected playoff matchup, I should also mention. If the season was to end today on March 7th, Bruins and Maple Leafs would be playing in the first round of the playoffs. Bruins, of course, would have home ice advantage. Although I don't know how much longer that's going to last if they keep on losing here. I mean, oh my God, they keep on losing these winnable games. The Bruins, though, because of the overtime points, Toronto's going to have to win at least 3 or 4 in a row, and the Bruins are going to have to continue to struggle. Currently looking at the Atlantic Division, Panthers leading with the NHL's best record, 43-16-4 with 90 points. They're also currently on a 6-game winning streak, just getting Vladimir Tarasenko. Good Lord. Bruins sit in again at 36-13-15, 87 points second. Maple Leafs third with 36-18. Aiden in a league of their own. The Red Wings and Lightning both have 72, and they're both going to be fighting for that Eastern Conference wildcard spot with a couple of Metro Division teams as well. Flyers, Capitals, Penguins, Devils, Islanders. They're all kind of floating around the 66 to 72 point mark. So plenty of hockey to be played. We got about another month and 2 to 3 weeks left of the regular season. So I feel like the season's been flying by so far, but just felt like I was just watching the first game of the year against Chicago yesterday. But man, that's awesome. Todd Angelo, you're doing a great job for the national anthem, and we are ready to get this game finally underway here at the TD Garden. Let's take a look at tonight's starting netminders. And goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's the man who gave up 4 goals on Monday, Joseph Woll. He just returned from injury last week. 17 games this season. He is 9-6-1, 914 save percentage, a 282 goals against. And Jeremy Swayman getting the nod tonight. 35 games this year, 26-8 record with a 249 goals against and 921 save percentage. He made 32 saves in the win over the Maple Leafs on Monday. And of course, Linus Ullmark getting the start on Tuesday. Unfortunately, they blew that one in the last 2 minutes. Bruins look for better luck tonight. Charlie Coyle against Austin Matthews for the faceoff. Coyle wins the draw. Away we go here in the Garden. Charlie McAvoy gets it back in his own end, passes it off the boards to Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk moves it on in. Wall plays it aside for his defenseman. Puck bounces off the boards. McAvoy tries to play it. Back into the Leaf zone, he does. Wall, backhand pass to his left side. Off the boards, McAvoy, stolen by Matthews. Matthews tries to pass it. No one's there except Charlie Coyle, and he banks it off the boards. Morgan Riley, D to D, blasts it into the zone. That is by number 46. I believe that's going to be Joel Edmondson just got traded. He's, of course, not playing today. This puck is brought back in. I think it's Labushkin, who just got traded over from the Ducks a couple days ago. Here's a shot on goal and missed to the right side. That was Calle Yancroc. Maple Leafs keep it on the right-hand side of the boards. Able to get away for a moment was Bobby McMahon, but he loses possession. Puck goes in now behind the net. Man centering pass taken away by Trent Frederick. Here comes Frederick. Quick pass up ahead, stolen. A shot misses to the blocker's side. Swayman plays it aside for Mason Lohrei. Lohrei, same matchup, same jersey matchup and everything. Made his NHL debut against these Leafs and recorded an assist. That was back in the home game in October. This is, of course, 4th meeting between these two teams. 2nd time the Maple Leafs have visited the TD Garden. I was in attendance for the game back in October, which was a thrilling shootout win for the Bruins. Poked up ahead, Coyle. Here's the centering pass back to Kevin Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk's pass deflected off his stick. Pastrnak gets it back over to the blue line. Here's a slap shot, and it's deflected wide by Timothy Liljegren. Pavel Zacha jumps back on top of it. Passes it over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak loses possession. And Simon Benoit gives it up to Shattenkirk, and a shot saved by Wool. Pastrnak keeping possession, zone time up to 30 seconds. Zacha. Backhand pass, shot saved by Wool. Rebound! Danton Heinen is stuffed! What a save by Wool, able to get over with his left pad and make a great save on Danton Heinen. Zacha centering pass, able to get the puck off Benoit. Pastrnak tries to fish it back out to the blue line. Zacha was the one who was able to get over to Shattenkirk. And then here's the rebound. Pastrnak took the original shot, saved by Wool, and then the rebound by Heinen. A great pad save. Faceoff is won by the Bruins. Jasper Blomqvist brings it in around the boards. Jakub Lacko keeps it in for the moment. Maple Leafs get it back. Lyubushkin. Backhand pass off the boards to Morgan Riley. Big pass up ahead. Around the boards. Kempf lays it around the boards. Here's Ryan Reeves. Back over to the blue line. Morgan Riley shot tipped wide. Blomqvist. Pass over to Carlo. Carlo from blade to stick. And backing it up ahead was Lacko, but Brandon Carlo couldn't create separation. And so the Maple Leafs just dump it back into the Bruins' end. Here's Matt Grzelcyk. Is this his last game as a Bruin? I doubt it, but he brings it up the right side. Charlie Coyle tries to bring it on in, and offside warning against the Bruins, so they'll have to touch up. Toronto bashes it back into the Bruin zone. Matthews' backhand pass is taken away. McAvoy, quick pass over to the left wing side. Now dumping it in. Bruins playing dump and chase a little bit here early. Marchand with a good hit on Jake McCabe. Puck goes in behind the net. Matthews with the backhand pass to no man's land. Stolen by the Bruins. That shot missed wide. And DeBrusk was taken down. And we're going to get a penalty. That could be a double minor. Oh my goodness. Jake McCabe laid out DeBrusk. And then after the whistle, he laid out Marchand. That is not good, and this could potentially be a 4-minute power play for the Bruins. Jake McCabe, you got to keep your emotions in check, my man. Yeah, well, Marchand he's talking to the referee. He's pointing at him and saying, both? I hope so. The Bruins did nothing to instigate there. Jake McCabe is going to be heading to the box. But again, the question is 2 or 4. The referees will gather. And now Marchand is yelling at the Maple Leafs bench. Oh, he wants to pick fights with Mitch Marner. Oh, Marchand and Marner mouthing away at one another. And Marchand is telling the referee, get out of my face. Woo! That's exciting. Marchand is hot, and I don't blame him. That was a deliberate cheap shot by McCabe after the whistle. And again, they already called the 2-minute penalty off the hit to DeBrusk. And then his hit to Marchand after the whistle caused the whole fiasco. 4:54 into this one so far here at the Garden. And it was an original 6 matinee, if you ask me. Maple Leafs wearing their home blue uniforms on the road as the Bruins wear their beautiful 1924 Centennial uniforms, representing, of course, 100 seasons. So the referees are still gathering just outside the penalty box. Pastrnak and Tavares are going to get the hearings, and let's see what the call is. Wow, so McCabe goes to the box for interference, and then you follow that up with Matthew Nyes going to the box for interference, and so it will be a 5-on-3 for the Bruins. Dang, well, it was McCabe who delivered the hit on Marchand, but I guess they're going to penalize Nyes for going in after DeBrusque. I don't know. Personally, I would rather the double minor instead of the 5-on-3. And then look at Marchand going right up to Mitch Marner, yelling at his face. Ty Domi's fired up on the bench as well. And, you don't want to tick off that man, number 75, Ryan Reeves. You don't want to tick him off. The only guy on the Bruin I think you could really go up to him is maybe Trent Frederick, and even then, I don't know. But, yeah, so, again, I'm kind of surprised. I don't know why McCabe didn't get the double minor there. And now they're showing the replay of when Morgan Riley went after that Senators player after scoring the empty net goal. Anyway, it's a power play. Pastrnak shot's blocked. Rebound. Swatted away. McAvoy to Marchand. They're trying to set up the triangle. One-timer. Pastrnak out in front. And a missed shot by the Bruins. Bruins power play ranks 8th. Maple Leafs penalty kill ranked 21st in the league. Pastrnak back to McAvoy. Pastrnak pass. Marchand's one-timer saved by Woll. Joseph Woll doing a nice job making a save on the first 2 shots he's faced. And now the puck bounces off of McAvoy's stick and goes out into the Bruins' end. Here comes McAvoy through center. Quick pass to the left wing side. McAvoy has it now. Hit behind the net. Here is Marchand on the right wing side. Great screening out in front. Marchand. One-timer Pastrnak tipped wide by Coyle. And Mitch Marner is going to send it about 160 feet down the river. Swayman leaves it aside for Pastrnak. 50 seconds left in the 5-on-3. They're getting scoring chances, but I wish they would take more shots. Here comes Marchand. Marchand pass to McAvoy near the blue line. He's got Pastrnak in a wide open spot. He passes it to Pastrnak. Takes a shot. DeBrusque deflects it wide. Here's Morgan Ginky, who lost it to Timothy Liljegren. DeBrusque has it back. Pass to Marchand. Marchand waits down low. DeBrusque back to Marchand. Wrist shot, missed the net. Marchand gets it back. Marchand, oh my goodness, pass down low to DeBrusque. One-timer score! There it is, David Pastrnak. Well, you knew the zone time was through the roof for Boston. You had a sense they were going to score. They were fired up after the Jake McCabe hits, and that is number 39 on the year for David Pastrnak. And again, the passing was too perfect. You sensed it right away when the Bruins got in that passing rhythm. They were going to score. I mean, great passing. Marchand, DeBrusque to Pastrnak, tic-tac-toe, no question about it. 1-0 Boston. Good job by Ginky controlling the middle. McAvoy controlling the point. Woll gives up his 5th goal against the Bruins in 4 days. And it's 1-0 Boston. They still have 10 seconds left on the second penalty to Nines, but I think they're going to kill that one off. That was essentially a 5-on-3. Well, it was a 5-on-3 as Woll makes the save as the puck took a weird bounce off the boards. So David Pastrnak's 39th, assisted by Marchand and DeBrusque. It is 1-0 Bruins. And yeah, that puck bounced off the boards and almost trickled by the blocker side of Woll. He's able to smother it. And so we'll get a face-off to his blocker's side. The Bruins are fired up. And, you got a sense, too. I mean, with that loss to the Islanders on Saturday and their heartbreaking defeat to the Oilers, you had the sense that this team's a ticking time bomb right now. And again, guys who could potentially be getting traded tomorrow, they got to play like this is their last game on the Bruins. They got to play like there's a reason we need to keep them past tomorrow and show ownership. I am a valuable piece of this playoff run. Here's Morgan Ginky, who scored his first career hat trick against Vegas last Thursday. Puck is stolen by Toronto when they bring it out to center. Pass back into the Bruins end. Brandon Carlo almost gave it up. My God. As that would have been a walk-in attempt for McMahon, but the Bruins quickly jump back on top of it. Frederick off the boards. Here comes the Bruins. Parker Wotherspoon dumps it in around. Wool gets caught up by the net. Oh, they got to get quicker on the centering passes. And the centering pass goes back out into the Bruins end. Swayman with a long lead pass to Ginky, but he overshot him. Icing is called against Jeremy Swayman. That's a weird one. He had Ginky wide open, though. Give it a try. Why not? Oh, boy. That's funny. That is funny. All right, face-off taken to the blocker side of Swayman here. Matthews taking the draw against Geeky. Matthews wins it. Shot blocker saved by Swayman. And say it as you will, 6:45 into this game, and Swayman finally has a save on his resume. That was the Bruss 16th assist of the year. Marchand Swain 9th, as Wool makes the save there on Pasternak's 39th. So again, Marchand's 29th assist to Bruss 16th. David Pastrnak, one-timer on the power play. 1-0 Boston. We head to commercial break. Oh boy, good first 7 minutes here for the Bruins. Shot out of a cannon today. It's what I like to see from them. Other NHL scores. Flames and Lightning in a 2004 Stanley Cup rematch. That game is tied at 1 in the first period. Canadiens Hurricanes 1-1 first period. 5 minutes left there. Flyers Panthers scoreless. 6 minutes left in the first. Oh, that'd be huge if the Bruins could win today on top of a Maple Leaf and Panther loss. That'd be ginormous. Capitals defeating the Penguins 1-0. And God, that must feel weird going to that game. Just minutes after Jake Gunsel got traded. Weird. Washington up 1-0. They've been also making a couple of moves. They trade Anthony Mantha to Vegas and whatnot. Blue Jackets up 2-0 over the Oilers. Oh, that's just great. The Blue Jackets could beat the Oilers, but the Bruins can't. That's wonderful. I love seeing that. And then the Devils up 1-0 over the Blues. That game's on ESPN for those who want to watch. Later tonight, we have Sabres Predators at 8 o'clock, Wild Coyotes at 9, Canucks Golden Knights at 10, and at 10:30 2 games, Kings Senators and Islanders Sharks. And for the NBA, because I think we're running short on time here, 3 current games on. The Timberwolves up 33-22 over the Pacers. No Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves, so we'll see how long he's out for. Pistons with a rare win tonight. Well, they might. They're up 26-15 over the Nets at the end of the first. And Heat and Mavericks ready to get underway on TNT. Currently, Nesson is interviewing PJ Stock. He was a solid player for the Bruins. He played for 3 seasons here. Good interview. Attaboy. I think that's Andrew Raycroft. Andrew Raycroft does a nice job for the Nesson production team, especially now as a sideline reporter. It's right up his alley. Face-off won by Morgan Ginky, but the Maple Leafs quickly regain possession. They bring it up ahead. Kevin Shattenkirk plays it ahead for Ginky, who just dumps it in. Behind the net, Frederick. Good hit on McCabe, who's out of the penalty box. James Van Riemsdyk against his former team. Tries to pass it up ahead, but he can't. Maple Leafs will play it off the boards, and they'll bring it up ahead. Here comes the Bruins now. Ginky, a backhand pass. Who we got in is Van Riemsdyk. Poked off the puck by Benoit. Here comes Kempf. Backhand pass. Connects with nobody. Wotherspoon gets it back. And, a giveaway there. Bruins got to do a better job in protecting the puck there. Kevin Shattenkirk with the giveaway. Luckily, the Bruins were able to retrieve it and clear it out to center. Puck brought in behind the net and an icing touched up by Brandon Carlo. As former Bruin, Tyler Bertuzzi was on the ice right there. Number 59 for Lil Bert. Just signed a 1-year deal with the Maple Leafs this offseason. He elected to sign to Toronto for less money. The Bruins really wanted him. They knew they were giving up Hathaway and Orloff, and I really think this offense would be much more consistent if Bertuzzi stayed. But they still have tomorrow to try to acquire either a top 6 center or winger, so it's just the wait-and-see approach now, because Mason Lohrei makes a nice dangle, and Woll with a nice save. Heinen shoved off the puck by Morgan Riley. Puck bounces off the boards. Bertuzzi gave it up. Heinen gave it up. Lyubushkin gave it away to Heinen. Here comes Heinen and slashing away. No penalty. Liam Nylander brings it up ahead, and here's a wrist shot that misses wide of the glove side. That's Max Domi. Domi gets it behind the net now. Carlo trying to whack it away from him. Pass to Zacha, back to Lohrei. Lohrei's pass to Pasternak. Pasternak tries to make a move around McMahon, but that didn't work. McCabe up the left side. McMahon brings it in. Wide of the blocker side of Swayman. Grizzly plays it around. Tavares tried to steal. Toronto plays it around the boards again. McCabe. Back over to McMahon. Shoved in behind the net. Here's Tavares. John Tavares back out to the blue line. TJ Brody next flame down low. Man shoved off the puck by McAvoy and poked loose momentarily before Zacha gets it back. And, a good hit there from McMahon as the Bruins try to clear the zone. Oh, boy. Now offsides is called. Oh, okay. Offsides was called. I thought it was going to be a fight or something after that. After that hit, as they kind of abruptly blew the whistle. And McMahon with a good hit on Grizzly. And then that was a nice shot on goal by Mason Lohrei. That would have been the goal of the night for sure if he was able to bury that one. The hits are 11-8 in favor of Toronto. Coyle loses the draw, and the Maple Leafs go D to D as they bring it back to the Bruins zone momentarily. Coyle with a giveaway. Here comes Coyle up the left side. He's shoved in the boards by Liljegren. Carlo down low. Backhand pass from DeBrusk. Played around the boards. Here's Brad Marchand. Around the boards again. Brandon Carlo. Here's Jake DeBrusk. Pass for Coyle. It bounces off his stick. And then Coyle lays out a Maple Leaf behind the net. That was Liljegren who ate the hit from Coyle. Here's a shot. Wotherspoon missed the blocker side of wall. Marchand, backhand pass back up to the blue line. Carlo around the boards, like some Bruins want to go for a line change here. Marchand behind the net. Puck bounces off the boards. Slap shot from Geekie, and he completely whipped on it. Centering pass for Geekie, saved by Woll. Rebound, DeBrusk is stopped. Bruins still getting the scoring chances on. The Maple Leafs also still have one shot on goal. Shattenkirk. Marchand saved by Woll. As Grizzly was trying to be the body in front, he couldn't tip it in. 9:25 to go in an exciting first period here in Boston. All right. NHL score update. Not a whole lot changed. Flames Lightning is still tied at 1. So is Hurricanes Canadiens. Flyers Panthers still tied at 0. 2 minutes left in the first there. Capitals up 1-0 over the Penguins. Still first period there. The Blue Jackets have scored another one. It is now 3-0 over Edmonton with a minute left in the first. And with 2 minutes left in the first, Blues and Devils, New Jersey has now scored 2. How about New Jersey firing Lindy Ruff the other day? Devils taking out their frustration. Timo Meier with 2 goals so far against the Blues. Again, quickly, NBA scores. These always change, of course, in between commercial breaks. Wolves beating the Pacers 35-28 currently in the second quarter. The Pistons up 34-29 over the Nets in the second quarter. They have the Nets have come back. And then the Heat leading the Mavericks 13-5 with 9 left in the first quarter. The later games on text, we didn't have time to announce it earlier. Raptors Suns at 9 o'clock. the big game that I'll be watching after this one, Celtics Nuggets at 10 o'clock. Bulls Warriors also at 10 o'clock. Same with Spurs and Kings. I'm getting like a connection issue, I think. So I'm going to quickly check on my phone if we're up and running as we just got out of commercial break. That's not what I want to click on. I want to click on this. I think it sounds like we're still going good. There we go. I had the 1 bar and then the 2 bar of Wi-Fi on my screen, so I wasn't sure if I was glitching or whatnot. Luckily, I'm not. Today, Joel Edmondson was acquired by the Maple Leafs from the Washington Capitals, a 3rd and 5th round pick going Washington's way. The Capitals are like near a wild card spot. You could tell they want to blow it up. They traded Edmondson and Mantha, and I think Nicholas Backstrom's retiring at the end of the year. TJ Oshie rumored to as well. So, yeah, Capitals probably better off. They try to develop Lapierre and the rest of that young group down in Hershey because they are consistently one of the best AHL teams. So, no harm, no foul in trying to richen that farm system. Morgan Riley D to D as the Maple Leafs still have only 1 shot on goal compared to Boston's 8. Pastrnak, your lone goal scorer thus far here in the TD Garden. Heinen trying to get around a bunch of bodies. He can't. Pastrnak lays the hit on TJ Brody on the left-hand corner. Here's William Nylander. Spins away from trouble. Tries to pass it to himself. McAvoy gets the loose puck and shoots it down to the Maple Leafs end for an icing. Let's take a look at tonight's key player. Mitch Marner has been a Bruin killer in 23 career games against Boston. He has 9 goals and 24 assists, 10 power play points. That is amazing. 33 points in 23 games against a team. He's gone off in this building in the playoffs as well, 2018 playoffs especially. Centering pass can't connect. Pastrnak will bring it up ahead. The pass was just out of Pasternak's reach. Morgan Riley gets there, and Pastrnak will hit him in the corner. Pass off the boards, backhand pass, McAvoy, bounce off of his stick. Here comes Backstrom. Quick pass over to the right-hand side. A shot by Riley, saved by Swayman. Bertuzzi takes the seat in front of the net, and no penalty there as the Bruins clear it back into Toronto's end. Morgan Riley, of course, had his 5-game suspension a couple weeks back. Pass it to Timothy Liljegren, who will get the 4th shot on goal for the Maple Leafs tonight. But a save by Swayman. Shot blocked by Wotherspoon. Centering pass can't connect, and we have an injured Maple Leaf slowly making his way back to the bench. We'll give you an update. That was number 23, Matthew Nyes, the center. He was currently having a hard time getting off the ice, but now on the bench for Toronto, so they can get that fresh 5th man out there. Matthews pass to Benoit over to Brody. TJ Brody with under 7 minutes to go in this opening period. Here's John Tavares with a backhand pass. Wotherspoon steals it, plays it around the boards for Trent Frederick. Tavares meets him on the left-hand boards. Bruins trying to fish it out of their own zone, and they do. Brody at center with a pass that's deflected by Frederick. Goes in with a wrist shot, saved by Woll. And best scoring chance in a few minutes there for the Bruins. Mason Lohrei, James Van Riemsdyk, and the puck pinballed back to Toronto. Matthews shoved to the ice by Lohrei. Here's James Van Riemsdyk shielding the puck against Brody. Pass back. Ginky centering pass for Frederick. The blocker saved by Woll. Puck remains in the corner. Back to 30 seconds of zone time for Boston. They've been dominating time of possession this period. Opening 14 minutes, it has been all Bruins, and the shots on goal indicate it 9-3 in favor of Boston. Ginky passes it back to Mason Lohrei. Lohrei works his way through center. Makes a nice move around Morgan Riley. The pass saved by Wall. Oh, what a try out in front. That would have been a crazy assist from Mason Laurie. I can't believe it. And the Bruin on the receiving end was Justin Brazo, who has been impressing me the last couple of weeks. Scored his first career goal against the Stars a couple Mondays ago, which I know, Cooper, you were in attendance for said game, which is pretty cool. It was also the last time they won in a shootout, if I'm not mistaken, the Bruins. Here's Brandon Carlo bouncing it off the glass into Toronto's end. Waiting for it behind the net. And the Maple Leafs will bring it out through center. William Nylander weaves his way through two defenders. Circles the cage. And a player lost his stick. I can't tell if that's on the Bruins or Maple Leafs side of things. The stick is down in front of Swayman's net. The Bruins will clear it, and the referees are going to clear the debris as the Bruins bring it back up ahead. Other spoon, stolen by Max Domi. Here's Domi, the pass. Nylander, poked away by Heinen. And he clears it out to center. And it looks like both teams are going to go for a line change. TJ Brody will bring it up ahead with the Maple Leafs with 4:10 remaining here in this period. Miss Chris Sale being on the Red Sox, I do too, but he was making way too much money and he was constantly injured. So I'm okay with trading him to the Braves. We got a batter who will, well, I don't know how good he is at the plate, but I heard he's good in the infield, the player we got for sale. So we'll see how that goes. Matthews shot blocked by Carlo. And puck goes in around the boards. Toronto keeping possession here. Matthews back off the boards. Liljegren back down low to Matthews to Mitch Marner. Centering pass to Brusk, knocked it away. Here's the shot. Swayman, blocker save. Brody gets the rebound, and that one deflected by traffic in front. Back to the blue line. Yankroak the pass down low. Turnaround shot. Swayman the save. Grzelcyk sends it up ahead, and the Bruins clear it into Toronto's end, where icing will be called. Morgan Riley, the one there. Shots on goal are 10-4. I mean, a little bit more even, but Boston is still, for the most part, dominating possession. But at least that last 30, 40 seconds was mostly Leafs possession time. So that's good for the stat sheet. There's Marchand with a hit on Matthew Knies. It was Marchand who hit him a clean open ice hit. And yes, Ryan Bayo did re-sign with the Red Sox today, 6-year contract. He's only, 24, 25 years old. He's supposed to be the pitcher of the future, so I hope he does well in Boston. I think he'll have a good year. It's going to be his third year in the majors, so I hope Bayo does well. Here's Lyubushkin. Around the net, plays it off the boards. And Swayman! Oh, I didn't even realize. The backhand from Bobby McMahon went right on goal, and Swayman had none of it and smothers. Last commercial break of the period coming up. 2:57 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Bruins. Timberwolves now leading the Pacers 45-32. Pistons beating the Nets 47-43, and the Heat beating the Mavericks 26-14. NHL scores. All these games are in the first intermission now. Flames Lightning 1-1. Same with Canadiens Hurricanes. Flyers Panthers 0-0. Capitals Penguins 1-0. Blue Jackets up 3-0 over the Oilers, and the Devils up 2-0 over the Blues. It's starting in about 10 minutes. Sabres Predators. Oh, man, what a heartbreaker for the Predators the other night. I was able to catch the end of that game against the Canadiens. I mean, that's certainly one you don't want to lose if you could avoid it. And that was just a tough break. It was just a really tough break. They had a goal scored. It was called back due to goalie interference, I believe, and then Montreal tied the game late, won it in overtime. A great ending, but just tough break for Nashville. Them and the Kings are in a dogfight for the 2 wildcard spots in the Western Conference. Nashville, interestingly enough, acquired Anthony Beauvillier today, which is good for their bottom 6. That's someone I wish the Bruins would do, is pretty much get Jakob Lacko off the team full time. But I don't want to sound mean, but that's just that's just a weakness. Swayman the save after the faceoff was won by Toronto. Morgan Riley back over to the blue line. Liljegren shot. Great passing by Toronto out in front, but the Bruins pick up the loose puck and spank it down the ice. Raul will play it aside for Morgan Riley. 2:35 and counting, first period. Pastrnak, your lone goal scorer. Tavares to Riley. Puck caroms off the boards. Bruins retrieve it. Marchand, Coyle looking for DeBrusk, and he just overshot him. McCabe around the boards. Brody back to McCabe. As Coyle finishes his check on Brody. Here comes McCabe. Up the right wing side. Shooting it on in wide of the blocker side of Swayman. Carlo. Pass to Lohrei. Lohrei now off the boards. Didn't connect again. Oh, man. Bruins were connecting passes like crazy on their power play. It was the tic-tac-toe. DeBrusk to Marchand to Pastrnak. Led to the goal, but since then, their passing hasn't been as spectacular. Maple Leaf taken down. Benoit, pass to no man's land. Whoa! Kept wanting to go at it, but the Bruins can only get it out to center. Up with a cross-check behind. Nothing called. I think he's just trying to instigate a fight there. And now a whistle is blown. And is this going to be a penalty against Toronto? Oh, Matthew Dumba got dealt? Oh, where did he get dealt to? If he got dealt to the Bruins, we are going to, unless moves for draft picks, if a trade happens in the middle of this game, I guess I'll. Oh, yeah, no. A bench minor, too many men on the ice, and Ryan Reeves is going to serve the penalty. So the Bruins are going to get their third power play here. Like I was saying, if a Bruin or Maple Leaf player gets traded, they will be sent to the locker room. They cannot resume this game if they get traded in the middle of it. Bruins 1 for 2 on the power play tonight with 3 shots. They got Pastrnak back out there, which is good. Zacha, say report he scratched. Oh, I thought he got traded. All right, so Matthew Dumba will not be playing for the Coyotes tonight. That was weird seeing him in the Coyotes anyway. You know, he played on the Wild for so long, and he just signed a free agent deal with Arizona. I'm like, really? He's going to go to a contending team. I mean, I'd be fine if the Bruins got him again. I more so want either a top 6 or a bottom 6 player. I really feel like our defense is fine. Here's the pass. Pastrnak. Well, I mean, it's not fine with Grizzly and Forbert, but I can live with them throughout a playoff run if you get what I mean. Here's Pastrnak. Centering pass. Geeky. Oh, he waited. Take the shot, Geeks. Oh, my God. Morgan Geeky doesn't take a shot. The Maple Leafs clear it. Oh, my goodness. Don't be scared to take the shot. Pastrnak gets poked off the puck. And offsides is called against the Bruins. I don't even think they've yet to register a shot on goal. What the heck's going on here? Their first power play was crazy. Maybe it's because it was a 5-on-3 or something. That must have been why. Coyle loses the draw, and Benoit is going to spank it down, and Swayman makes a nice save. Kevin Shattenkirk, centering pass. Coyle to DeBrusque, lost possession. Nylander plays it around, and that'll do it for the first period. 1-0 Bruins. They'll have 40 seconds left on their power play to begin the second. Swayman, not too shabby, an eight save shutout so far. And again, Ryan Reeves will be serving the next 40 seconds of power play time for Toronto when the second begins. Here on the 2011 Bruins return night. Before I go over all the sports news on my Instagram account, because there has been a lot over the past 3 days especially, I could not believe Carolina got Jake Gunzel. That is crazy. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. All right. No news yet outside of Matthew Dumba, which he hasn't even been traded yet. So, I mean, where do we begin? All right. This week, we're going to start on Monday because I guess we should recap a good new week because even though this is football news, this is how you knew this week was going to be crazy. We have a bunch of NHL trades, a bunch of NFL signings, and even a couple of MLB transactions that have ended up being relatively important. So we're just going to recap everything I posted on my Fletcher Sports Zone account here. First intermission, we'll recap the news because we got a lot of posts to go through. This is probably going to take about 10, 15 minutes to go through everything because I'm also going to get my takes on it and everything. Second intermission, we will be doing NHL Immaculate Grids. Maybe we'll do one for NFL too because free agency is coming up. But definitely we'll be doing at least 2 or 3 NHL grids. So stay tuned for that for the second intermission. Anyways, let's begin. This is how you knew it was going to be a crazy, crazy week for sports. At 9 a.m. on a Monday, the biggest wide receiver on the free agent market, Mike Evans, re-signs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 2 years, $52 million with $35 million guaranteed. And before we move on, can we just give a round of applause to Stassi, Mr. Stossel in the chat? My God, what beautiful looking templates. We got you covered here for the rest of the, NFL and NHL transactions and the MLB season. So that's fun. The Phillies re-signed all-star pitcher Zach Wheeler. 3 years, $126 million. Oh my God, the things I could do with $126 million. I know, right? But I mean, he's a great pitcher. He's had his injury history, but for the most part, he's been pretty good. And we've known that since he was on the Mets. We've known he's been a very good pitcher when healthy. I have no issue with this contract whatsoever. The Phillies keep one of their top starters. The Eagles and Jason Kelce. Well, Kelce officially announced his retirement. I mean, it was pretty much a guarantee it was going to happen after the Buccaneers kicked the Eagles' butt in the wild card game, which was a fun game. We were live for that game, and it was a blast. But anyways, that was cool. But, yep. Jason Kelce officially retired. The first report came out after the game that he was going to, but he officially announced it with the press conference, which is how you should go out. The Predators have re-signed center Tommy Novak to a 3-year, roughly $10.5 million deal. I mean, I don't really know his statistics too much. Well, let's look at his statistics. I think he's a decent defensive forward, so I don't really mind it, but yeah, I don't think it's that great of a deal either. It's a little bit of an overpay, but what are you gonna do? I had 34 points in 52 games. You could be doing a whole lot worse. He's been on the Predators since 2021. It was the draft pick from them. So, yeah, they probably just want to keep him around. Don't really blame him there. Predators keep Novak. MLB third baseman Josh Donaldson has announced his retirement. I completely forgot he won AL MVP with the Blue Jays in 2015. Never in a million years would I would have guessed that Josh Donaldson has an MVP award to his name, but he does. Good for him, though. That was back when I really liked the Blue Jays. I have a Jose Bautista jersey. And, yeah, Josh Donaldson was great. Troy Tulowitzki was great. The entire team was awesome. I mean, those were the big three, but that entire team was just fun to watch. He ended his career with 1,310 hits and 279 home runs in regular season play. The Broncos officially released Russell Wilson. Now, we kind of sensed after the speculation of Wilson and Sean Payton not getting along, we kind of sensed that this was going to happen, but I was really hoping that they would keep Russ for another year because statistically, he's not an awful quarterback. He's great. He's simple. And I'm not calling him a system quarterback by any means. God, I hate when people say that, but because every quarterback is part of their own system, no matter how you slice it. But Russ, with the right coaching staff, he's going to do fine. I don't think his career is over. I just think, hey, for those of you calling Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer, right? Oh, he's not in the Hall of Fame conversation anymore. He was terrible with the Broncos. Need I remind you, Kurt Warner had an even worse stint with the Giants. And he's in the Hall of Fame and he's doing just fine. So, pump the brakes. This is probably just a little stopgap in the middle of the road for Russ. I think if he signed, if he goes to the Vikings, I think the Vikings are the perfect fit for him. But I think Minnesota's priority should be re-signing Kirk Cousins. But if they don't, Russ should go to Minnesota. This is what I was talking about. Lenny Ruff did get fired on Monday. New Jersey, they're barely above 500 in the few games I've watched from them. Outside of the outdoor game against Philly, which they won, I really don't think that they've been tremendous. They even if they win, they kind of skate by teams a little bit, and I don't know. They're playing well tonight against St. Louis. I don't know if their season's over per se, but I don't know if they're going to make a run at the playoffs either. They'll have a shot at the wild card for probably a while, but we'll see what New Jersey does. Later on. Red Sox pitcher Lucas Giolito is expected to miss the entire 2024 season with a torn UCL and a flexor strain. I just love how the one pitcher the Red Sox, without hesitation, signed got hurt. I just thought that was pretty ironic. All right, you're not going to be getting a lot of Jaguars talk from me tonight. This is a hockey stream. I want to talk about the Bruins and the deadline, especially since Monday, by the way, breaking news, Monday I will be going live 12 o'clock. For NFL free agency. And that's what I'm going to talk about the Jaguars then. I'm going to talk about Darius Williams getting released from Rashawn Jenkins, and we re-signed Isaiah Cleveland today. I'll talk about all that on Monday. I'm just going to scroll by the Jaguar news for now, and probably most of the NFL news too. I want to give my 2 cents on Russ, but for the most part, I'm just going to be kind of just announcing the NFL news as we go along, because I'm going to be talking about football for 3 hours on Monday. So if you guys want me to, hear my takes on football and what's going on there, then tune into the stream on Monday, 12 o'clock for free agency. I'm super pumped. First time I'm doing a live reaction too. I think it's going to be fun. And we're going to be doing what we're doing now. We're going to have conversations. We're going to review stats. We'll do some grids. We'll do some trivia. We'll have some fun. Brian Burns got franchise tag. Dalton Schultz re-signed 3 years, $36 million. Seahawks releasing safeties Jamal Adams and Quandre Diggs. Dolphins releasing Jerome Baker. There's the rest of the franchise tags. I mentioned Brian Burns earlier, but Buccaneers franchise tagged Antoine Winfield Jr., Ravens, Justin Malbaki, Jaguar. You thought we weren't franchise tagging Josh Allen. Ha! Ha, you're funny. Yeah, we knew we were franchise tagging Allen, and we knew there was a shot we were losing Calvin Ridley. none of it's surprising so far. Bears franchise tag Jalen Johnson, who just signed a deal today. We'll get to that. Patriots franchise tag Kyle Duggar, and the Colts is their first franchise tag since 2013 to bring back Michael Pittman. There's the Anthony Mantha trade, a second and a fourth round pick, and Vegas still has salary cap. They put Mark Stone on LTIR. They're about to put Alec Martinez on long-term injured reserve as well. They're clearing up cap space. We gave the Lightning so much crap in 2021. Oh my God. The Golden Knights last year and this year have just been abusing the long-term injured reserve rule. I can't believe it. I mean, oh my gosh. And they get Mantha. They get Noah Hannafin, as we'll get to in a minute, and they still have salary cap to get someone else, like a cheap bottom six player. It's ridiculous, although their depth's already crazy enough. Then we get on to the news from yesterday. Capitals re-signed defenseman Rasmus Sandin to a 5-year, $4.6 million deal. I mean, I don't hate it. They got him, I think, from the Maple Leafs last year at the deadline, and they wanted to keep him around, so I don't really blame him. Sandin's a decent defenseman. The Nationals have signed left fielder Eddie Rosario to a 1-year contract worth up to $4 million with bonus incentives. That's going to be weird because Rosario's been on the Braves for the last long time, like 6 or 7 seasons, so that'll be cool. This just pisses me off, and especially because the Bruins haven't done anything afterwards. This drives me insane. The Panthers fleeced the Senators for Vladimir Tarasenko. It is a fleece. This is like when the Bruins got Bertuzzi from the Red Wings last year. It's only just a significantly better point-per-game player. Whatever. Ottawa is retaining 50% of the salary for the trade to go through, and they get a third and a fourth. Oh, my God. I mean, a third and a fourth for Tarasenko retained at 50%. I mean, oh, my God. Are we kidding? Are we kidding ourselves? Dare I say, I know the Eastern Conference has the Bruins, has the Maple Leafs, has the Rangers. And I know in the West we have some great teams too. Dallas, Colorado, Winnipeg's doing well. You can't count out Vegas. I'm going to say it, though. If Florida doesn't win the Cup after this move, it is a failure. It is a failure. And honestly, I don't know where the Panthers go from here. Like, if they don't win the Cup this year, I don't know where they go moving forward. Because it felt like after 2021, they were going to blow it up. But then, of course, they beat the Bruins. So I don't know. Whatever. Now, this is their all-in push. You have Bobrovsky under contract for a couple more years. You have a lot of guys under contract. Barkov, Ekblad. You have all those guys. You just re-signed Gustav Forsling today. Like, your time to win the Cup is this year. Not even think about next year. If the Florida Panthers want to show that they're a legit franchise, a legit threat, you got to at least make the conference finals, and you got to win the Cup because this is a short contending window. Tarasenko, you gave up 2 picks for half a season of Tarasenko. I mean, it did wonders for the Rangers last year when they got him from the Blues, but he never ended up re-signing. Also crazy to think this is Tarasenko's 4th team in 2 years. Weird, I know, but watch out. Tarasenko could be deadly for the playoffs. What's up, Kyle? Thanks for stopping by. Grand stream, we've all missed it. Yeah, I know. I know y'all want me to commentate the Bruins and just hockey more in general, but yeah, I'll still try to do 1 or 2 more Bruins games over spring break here, or just hockey games in general, whether the Bruins or not. I don't really care. But I will be busy some nights. I know I'm busy tomorrow. I'm busy Saturday. The video you guys are getting on Monday is NFL free agency. Kyle will be there. Lennon might. We're going to have, like I said, we're going to be on for like 3 hours on Monday. And we're just going to be talking and giving our reactions about the news and whatnot. Green Fairbairn re-signed with Houston. Like I said, I'm also saving to talk about a lot of the NFL topics for Monday as well. like when there's a dead time in the stream, we'll recap like all the signings from earlier this week and stuff. The Oilers acquired 2 centers, Adam Henrique and Sam Carrick from the Ducks. I mean, let's go for the Ducks. Henrique had good trade value, so might as well get rid of him. Commanders signed Zach Ertz. And yes, I used the Lions picture. Oh my God, but he last played a game with the Cardinals. I don't care. He was, technically speaking, he was last played on the Lions. So there you go. Seahawks are re-signing Leonard Williams. Yeah, I saw they were in contract talks about a half hour ago, so I hope they re-sign Leonard Williams. It would be awful to give up, what was it, a second-round pick and they don't re-sign him. That would be horrible. Flyers trade defenseman Sean Walker to the Avs for a first-round pick and Ryan Johansson, who is currently playing for the Colorado Eagles, weirdly enough. I don't know why Johansson got sent down. Maybe Colorado's like over the cap or something. I don't think he's going to stay in the minors for long. The Avalanche were not done making moves. They traded defenseman Bowman Byram to the Sabres for Casey Middlestat. That's good. Buffalo needs help on defense, so they get a young defenseman, and Colorado gets a very solid third-line center for their playoff run. Win-win for both teams there. I mean, Byram's less money, much younger. I guess long-term, Buffalo wins the deal, but short-term, Colorado might. The Rangers acquired Alexander Wenberg from the Kraken for a second and a fourth. I feel like a second and fourth for Wenberg. Just a smidge too much, but maybe that's just me. They're also getting him at 50% retained, so that's always good. The Bills went on a cutting spree. They got rid of Jordan Poyer and Tre'Davious White. Again, more on that on Monday. Call me nuts. I really want the Jaguars to sign Trey White. I mean, really, I know he is injury prone, but when he is healthy, he is a top 10 to 15 corner in the league. And I really wouldn't mind him. If we gave him a 1 or 2 year deal, not worth a lot of money, I'd be so happy. There's no Hannafin going to the Knights. Big whoop. And then on to today's news. Justin Simmons got released, saving the Broncos over $14 million salary cap. There's a Jaguars resigning years at Cleveland. I've already mentioned this, talked about this during one of the commercial breaks already, but the Red Sox did re-sign Brian Bayo to a 6-year, $55 million contract. The Dolphins signed tight end Jonnu Smith, 2 years at $10 million. There's a Joel Edmondson trade. There's the Anthony Beauvillier trade. And there's a Troy Stetcher trade. Actually, I haven't mentioned the Troy Stetcher trade yet. He goes to Edmonton for a fourth. Is he worth the fourth? I mean, I don't know. And then Gustav Forsling got re-signed. 8-year deal. And I think the last trade to happen thus far was the Predators trading left winger Ekhoff Trenin to the Avalanche. Honestly, yeah, that's a much better acquisition for Ryan than Ryan Johansson, that's for sure. All right, is that it? Jeez, we just speed run. Oh, no. And then we have, like I mentioned, Jalen Johnson re-signed 4 years, $76 million. $43 million guarantee for Johnson, and then obviously Jake Guns will trade to Carolina. So there we go. There's all your trades as we're ready to kickstart the second period. I thought that the Guns trade, well, the official trade hasn't been announced, so I don't even know what to say. I'm assuming he was worth the first. I mean, if Sean Walker was worth the first, so there's no doubt in my mind Jake Gunsel was. But again, Carolina, they're a win now mode. They're just like Vegas. They're just like Florida. They're just like the Rangers trading for Wenberg. Who cares about draft picks? You're drafting. Your first-round picks are going to be in the low 20s anyways. So, who cares? Get a better player. Hurricanes getting Gunsel. I've been saying it was going to be Carolina, Dallas in the Cup final all year long. I may have to go back to that prediction if Gunsel plays really well. Second period underway. Bruins win the draw. Marchand brings it up ahead. Pass to Coyle, who finds Pasternak. Pasternak, a pass out in front, tipped wide by Coyle. DJ Bro steals for everyone. Continue to talk in the chat. I'll respond to it during whistles and commercial breaks, but please continue to litter the chat with questions and whatnot, because it's always a good thing to fill up dead air in between plays and whatnot. Marchand to Pasternak as the power play expires. So Ryan Reeves is out of the box. Back to 5-on-5 we go. Bruins go to 1 for 3 on the night on the power play. Pass, Jake DeBrusk. They avoid offsides. Dump it in, and stoppage. 19:06 to go, second period. Think Jalen should be paid that much? Fourth highest? Really? He's the fourth highest paid corner? Yeah, I mean, he was great. He made the Pro Bowl this year, but I don't really think I don't know if he's worth that much. We're kind of in a weird era of football, if that makes sense. We're kind of in a weird era where just if you have a star player, you're getting paid a lot of money. Same thing in the NHL. If you are a decent player, buy draft picks. You are being dealt. I mean, it's always kind of been that way in the NHL, but since 2021 especially. So many draft picks getting thrown around now. And a lot of salaries being retained. It's very interesting across especially the NHL and the NFL, the two primary sports that have been eating up a lot of attention this week. Bruins will bring it up ahead. Pavel Zacha brings it up ahead to DeBrusk. Lost possession. Here's Brandon Carlo. Tries to poke it away from Mitch Marner. He can't. Marner back to the blue line. Benoit shot blocked by Tyler Bertuzzi. Pavel Zacha bounces it off the glass and back out into the Maple Leafs end. Probably grab my rosters. That would be smart. Benoit plays it around for Tavares. Carlo pokes it away. Bertuzzi back at the blue line. Shot missed wide to the blocker side of Swayman. Lindgren plays it around. John Tavares shoved to the boards by Carlo. Puck goes in behind the net. The puck is on top of the net, and the referees are going to blow the whistle. Got right on top of the back of the net netting, and we will get a whistle. Currently, they have Zdeno Chara in the booth talking to Jack and Brick. Well, I need someone here. We had Brad Keselowski over there for our NASCAR streams, but we ain't got anyone else here. I feel like I need my guest speaker. Who can I interview? Someone on the 2011 team. What about Sagan, since he's not in attendance and he's injured? Here's a shot saved by Swayman, and he smothers, and Ginky and McMahon, and now Locko and McMahon. All right, well, Locko was kind of asking to get shoved back there. A lot of trash talking here between these divisional, or rather original six rivals. I almost said divisional six. Original six rivals. Goodness gracious. Chara, man, what a great player he was, though. Number 33 was captain of this team. Won a Norris, won a Cup. And him playing in the 2019 playoffs is some of the most inspirational things I've ever seen. Playing Game 7 of the finals with a broken jaw. Super, super cool stuff. Chara, if he hasn't had his jersey retired, he will one day. Here's Ginky. The pass to the blue line. Slap shot saved by Wool. Rebound. Puck is loose and he smothers as Nola Chari took a whack at it. Oh, Nick Jensen scored. There you go. Alex, are you guys trading Jensen? Hashtag trade Nick Jensen. Is that still a thing? Oh, my God. It's 3-0 Capitals over the Penguins. The goals scored by Wilson, Ovechkin, and Jensen. Well, there you go. Want to talk about trades during the intermission? I mean, I just did, Alex, but I mean, I don't know. If we want to, I was going to do grids during the second intermission, so if you want to do like some grids or whatever, that'd be fun. I'd be down, I guess, but it's up to you. I don't want to talk about the trades again. Here's McAvoy. Passover, Zacha. Around the boards and icing called. Alex doing a wonderful job, though. For both Power Skate and Floodsters, getting the hockey posts up. Doing a wonderful job, like I mentioned, created some awesome graphics to go along with all the transactions. But, I I mean, he gets the posts out relatively quickly, and he's doing a good job. Is a shot saved by Swayman. Rebound picked up by Liljegren, and Swayman again in position. Grzelcyk hitting Bertuzzi in the corner. Puck played in around the boards. Morgan Riley back out to the blue line. Liljegren's shot misses the blocker's side. Riley's backhand. Oh no, McAvoy blocked it, and he is down. Here's a shot saved by Swayman. And McAvoy is down, and he might have just, I think he blocked that shot, and it landed in his face area. Oh, boy, that is not good. Swayman now on his knee. Pastrnak taking a look at it. Woo! That was frightening stuff. Yep, the backhander. What? I thought I hit him in the face. I guess not. It hit him in the lower body area. And I think McAvoy just got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, there he goes. Now he's skating it off. Oh, my goodness. I was scared. The way he was reacting, it looked like he got a puck to the face. My God. That's not that's not good. Yeah, looks like McAvoy will be back later in this one. Oh my God, it's 4-0 Washington now. Oh God, that's horrible. Well, Pittsburgh is getting destroyed right now. Tavares loses the draw to Frederick, but Maple Leafs will keep possession around the boards. Lohrei, Template's looking, yeah, they are looking great. Absolutely looking fire. Carlo loses it to Domi. Puck plays in around the boards. Here's Lindgren back to the blue line. Pass down low to Domi. They're trying to set up the triangle. Lindgren, Domi's shot, misses the glove side. Morgan Riley, pass around the boards. John Tavares, back to Domi. Domi a pass. William Nylander. Nylander. Spin move, stolen by Frederick. Trev Frederick scores 5-hole. He saw the puck from Nylander and ripped it glove side on Joseph Woll. 2-0. Trev Freddy, that is amazing. Great heads-up play. Able to steal the puck on Nylander, and he just broke free. And he was able to score 5-0. He even put a lot of power in that shot. He did put a lot of effort into that as well. It was a very slow shot. Frederick with a heck of a celebration. 2-0 Boston. And that's going to be an unassisted goal as well. His 17th, tying a career high. Coyle wins the draw against Matthews, and the Bruins will make it 3-0 and really put this game on thin ice for the Leafs. Woll has allowed 6 goals against the Bruins this week. Why wouldn't you start Samsonov? I have no idea. Icing is called. Grzelcyk, the one to touch. Trev Frederick, and I know I wasn't explaining much leading up to the goal. I was kind of in awe that he was on a breakaway, and I was just kind of waiting what he'd do. This is also just the second or third hockey game I've called this year. I'm also kind of trying to get back into the rhythm of commentating hockey. I mean, I've been doing football for so many straight months, but it's not only that. I mean, oh my goodness. I was like, wait a minute. Frederick, he stole it. What's he going to do? Is he going to shoot? He shot 5-hole, tying a career high in goals. That's good for Frederick. I mean, the 20-goal season for him would be awesome. Marner, pass to Matthews. Great save by Swayman, hugging the post. Matthews circles the net, shot, misses to the glove side of Swayman. McCabe tries to make a move around Marchand. Oh, boy. Marchand and McCabe have been going at it all night. And they get a little frisky once again. And Tyler Bertuzzi is whining to the officials about something. Was he hit up high? He might have been. No blood is being drawn, but Charlie Coyle will go to the penalty box. Oh, yeah, they're going to call Coyle for cross-checking up high or interference. Well, Coyle, I mean, he's doing a good job defending his net. There's a little blood on the lip. Isn't it if it draws blood, it's like a 4-minute double minor by default? But we'll see what happens here. I mean, Coyle definitely deserves to get penalized. Yep. Crowd don't like it, but it's the right call. It is a 4-minute double minor for Coyle. High sticking and cross-checking. So that's fun. Or rather, excuse me, slashing and high sticking. So Maple Leafs have a chance to come right back in this game. If Toronto scores before the 2-minute mark of the first power play, when the faceoff is taken, they'll go back to 2. It's not like a 5-minute major where you can score as many times as you want. And I know that's going to get a riot out of the crowd. It was Tyler Bertuzzi, the man who drew the penalty. High sticking and slashing, the 2 penalties. Maple Leafs power play ranked 2nd in the league. Bruins penalty kill ranked 8th. They'll retake the faceoff here. Danton Heinen will go in for the draw against Austin Matthews. Matthews wins the draw. Marner pass to Matthews. Matthews back to Mitch Marner. Marner's shot. Blocker saved by Swayman. John Tavares able to pick up the loose puck. Pass to William Nylander, who made the mistake moments ago, which led to the Frederick goal. Marner down low. Matthews, pass, Riley, one-timer. Nylander whiffed on the one-timer. What a bad game it's been for him so far. Matthews a shot, saved by Swayman coming out of his crease and smothering the puck. 3.5 to go already on this power play. Again, if the Leafs score before the 2-minute mark, they'll just knock the power play down to 2 minutes. And if the Leafs score after the 2-minute mark, the power play is over. Just to clarify. Oh my goodness. Back on February 3rd, 2011, Sean Thornton, Steve Ott, and so it was Adam McQuaid, Sean Thornton, and Gregory Campbell all fought in the opening 3 seconds of a game. And then I think Lucic scored 30 seconds in or something crazy, and the Bruins ended up winning that game. I think they scored 6. Bruins Stars have a weird rivalry for no reason, Eastern versus Western Conference, but they hate each other, which I think is what would make a finals of those 2 teams really interesting. Morgan Riley, pass down low. Matthews. Great stick handling from Matthews. Centering pass didn't connect. McAvoy knocked it away. Matthews lost possession and the Bruins spank it down the river. Here is Riley back in his own end. Morgan Riley, the backhand pass to Mitch Marner. Marner, pass to Matthews, side by side. Matthews off the boards, back to the blue line. Named Nylander. His shot blocked and cleared by the Bruins. Joseph Wall leaves it behind for Morgan Riley. Riley, pass back. Through center. Here come the Leafs. Yan Krok, a backhand pass to McMahon. Yan Krok tripped up by Grizzlick and nothing called. Max Domi behind the net. Shot saved by Swayman. As he makes the save on McMahon there. And some more pushing and shoving after the whistle. 2:03 to go. So if the Maple Leafs score on this power play, it will come to a conclusion. Mass Pirates do return in 2 weeks and 2 days. I'm super pumped. I'll try to broadcast another Mass Pirates game. I mean, it's going to be kind of tough because most of the season will be during the summer or when I'm back in campus. But, I mean, you never know. I mean, I got Kyle and Mike hooked on the Mass Pirates. So if we don't at least commentate some games this year, we'll at least be able to watch them. And I'll text you during them and stuff. Hopefully they're still for free to watch on YouTube, because if we're not, I don't know how I'll be able to watch them. Here's Zacha try to go around Timothy Liljegren. He can't. Danton Heinen knocked down. What's up, Ron? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Bruins and Leafs. Pastrnak and Frederick, your 2 goal scorers here in the second period. Leafs on the power play. I should probably put on the scoreboard the teams on the power play. I'll do that moving forward. I don't know why I don't do that. I'll do that moving forward. Next power play, I'll put down that I'll put down PP on the next to the team. Liljegren with another terrible pass. Marchand with a backhand up to Heinen. Leafs will play it off the boards. Mitch Marner gets by the defense and rips it blocker side on Swayman. A goal for Mitch Marner, and oh man, Jim Montgomery yelling on the bench, and I don't blame him. That's a defensive breakdown. That's a defensive breakdown. Marchand gave it up. Heinen went on in. It was just a miscommunication. Pass bounced off the boards. Marner went in behind the defense. Parker Witherspoon committed to the offensive attack. Couldn't catch up. And Mitch Marner buries a blocker side on Swayman. A power play goal for the Leafs. And it'll cut the deficit in half. It's 2-1. Well, there you go. Trade rumors. Johansson might be traded out of Philly. Tyler Toffoli potentially to the Kings. Returns to the Kings. That'd be funny. Johnson Colin Pozo will be moved from the Sabres. That's interesting. This puck goes out of play. Thank you, Alex, for all the trade rumors and whatnot. Yeah, what the heck? If you want to hop on and we could talk about some trades, why not? Edwards is wearing the 2011 ring. He just showed it off to Chara. That's awesome. We're into commercial break. 11:59 to go, second period. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. I gotta delete all these emails. Oh my goodness. I love it. I don't check my email for a day, and then I have like 35 of them waiting to be opened. I'm like, what more money does college want from me, right? Like, oh my goodness. No need to steal me out anymore. Yes, Rollins again. All right. All right, let's take a look at the other NHL scores right now, because some of the scores have changed. This game's kind of taking pretty slow, and I know we were looking at the hour and 38, but you got to remember the first 20 minutes were them talking about the 2011 Bruins team. So realistically, we're still looking at like an hour and like 15-minute game so far. We're halfway through. I guess it's going by average speed. Maybe I'm just not used to broadcasting hockey. Oh, boy. Flames beating Lightning 4-2. Canadians, Hurricanes tied at 1. Same with Flyers, Panthers. Capitals still up 4-0 over the Penguins. Blue Jackets up 3-1 over the Oilers. Devils also up 3-1 over the Blues. Predators and Sabres in the Paul Gostad Bowl, randomly enough, tied at 1. Face-off will be taken at center. And Kempf wins the draw against Razzo as the Bruins will bring it up ahead. Couldn't connect on the pass. Here come the Leafs. Kempf lost possession. Lundqvist shielding the puck. Brazo gets pinned to the boards by Benoit from blade to stick. Brazo falling down, trying to handle the puck on one knee. Shattenkirk a pass off the boards. Lacko, pass up ahead of Lundqvist again. Look at Brazo getting around Benoit. Brazo pass to Lacko. He whiffs on the pass. Lacko down low. In a puck jam, it squirts out. Good pass from Zacho over to Mason Lohrei. The Bruins keep in possession again. A shot deflecting wide to the glove side of Woll. Back out to the blue line. Mason Lohrei, the backhander, taken away by the Leafs. Swayman, Lohrei, D to D. And the pass for Zacha is intercepted by Tyler Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi had it, lost it, and now we have a whistle. Uh-oh. We have a whistle, and the Bruins going to the penalty box. And that's not good for them since they just allowed one. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to forget to take that off. Someone reminds me when the 2 minutes are up. Someone remind me. That's something that I was like, I feel like I was missing like something. Not just on the scoreboard, but I just felt like I was like missing like something per usual, like broadcasting hockey. I'm like, I gotta do something more like so you guys know what's going on. Well, showing that they're on the power play is a pretty good thing to do. So the Leafs, there you go. If I remember, I'll put down the power play. The Bruins are going up shorthanded. Why not? Charlie Coyle's shot missed the glove side and out of play. Leafs are 1 for 2 tonight with 4 shots on goal. Face-off taken to the glove side of Woll. Coyle against Tavares. And John Tavares wins the draw. Here come the Leafs. Liljegren got the assist on the Marner goal. Morgan Riley had it, lost it. Coyle will clear. And Marchand's going to be in a race with Nylander, and he's going to win the race. Marchand! His backhand attempt is no good. Marchand, puck bounced off of his stick. Liam Nylander jumps on top of it. Nylander pass for Riley out to center, and that's where Marner gets it. Mitch Marner, the former OHL London Knight product, passed it back to Morgan Riley. Nice pass from Riley. Behind the net, Bruins steal the puck, and they clear it out to the blue line. Mitch Marner looking for his second goal. Pass to William Nylander. Back to Matthews. Matthews back to Riley. Centering pass for Tavares is no good. Back out to the blue line it goes. Keeping it in is Matthews, but the backhand pass was stolen by, I believe that was DeBrusk, and he cleared it down. 34 seconds and counting left on the power play. Riley passes to the little Burt. Bertuzzi passes it back. Going up ahead is Kalyan Krok. A backhand pass from McMahon. He lost possession from Witherspoon. Lundqvist gave it up. Centering pass for Yankrok and a save by Swayman. Surprisingly enough, the Maple Leafs now leading the shots on goal department 14-13. Here's a bomb saved by Swayman. Make that 15-13. As the Bruins were once out shooting him 10-3, and now we have a massive fight. Bertuzzi and Lacko squared up. Swayman was getting in the mix. Oh, God, if Swayman gets in a fight, I don't know. I don't know how that would go. Oh, boy. Punches are still being thrown in the corner. Lacko and Yankrok still revved up. And, oh, boy, Bertuzzi just dropped the gloves. with Parker Wotherspoon, and there they go. The refs are going to let him go at it. Bertuzzi throws a left. Numerous lefts thrown from Bertuzzi. Witherspoon trying to hit him with a right. Wotherspoon is just eating the punches from Bertuzzi. Another uppercut. My goodness, Wotherspoon. Throw a punch. Now Bertuzzi throwing another 2. Another 4. Oh my God. It's a mockery for the kid. Get him off. Oh my God. Parker Wotherspoon, who's got his bell rung times infinity. Tyler Bertuzzi, it is return to the Garden. Oh my God, he's just beating up on poor Parker Wotherspoon. The kid only threw 2 punches at most? My God, that was a massacre. A lot of players are going to be in the box. McManus. So it was obviously Bertuzzi, 3 men in the box for the Bruins. Obviously Wotherspoon, Frederick as well with, I believe that's Locko, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it's Grzelcyk. Matt Grzelcyk in the box. And the Maple Leafs were on the power play for 3 more seconds, but I don't know what we're going to get here. Bertuzzi wanted to go with Wotherspoon at first, and he was like, yeah, sure. It's like the one punch Wotherspoon threw, the referee was blocking the camera, so we couldn't even see it. I mean, just imagine if, this will be a WWE reference for those who watch. Imagine if Gunther went up against, a terrible wrestler. That's all I got. Imagine if Gunther went up against someone like Dominic Mysterio, maybe. Well, didn't they just fight? It was a good match. I don't know. You get my point. It was an absolute shellacking of a fight. Here comes the Leafs again, back to 5-on-5. So though, of course, 3 men are in the penalty box for each team, we're still playing 5-on-5 here, which is interesting. Lowry tried to clear it. McCabe kept it in. Ryan Reeves with a pass. Turnaround shots blocked. Bruins got to protect this lead now. Frederick, here's the backhand pass to Morgan Ginky. Ginky, who has not scored since the game. He scored a hat trick against the Golden Knights last week. Bounced off a Shattenkirk stick, and that's another giveaway. The Bruins were giving up the puck a lot this period. McCabe plays it around for Kempf. Bruins trying to clear and go into another odd man rush. Can't do it. Ginky will pass it back to Lowry. Lowry, nice pass to Frederick. Now they're in the attacking zone. Pasternak's one-timer. Missed to the blocker's side. Domi lost possession. There's a pass up ahead to Tavares. Domi had it, lost it. Oh, boy, McAvoy with a good contact hit on Max Domi. McAvoy's not been afraid to throw around the body, even after getting a puck to the lower stomach. He is still throwing around the body. Morgan Riley meets Justin Brazo on the glass. Matthews tries to get around McAvoy. Good pass from McAvoy. Backhand pass to James Van Riemsdyk. JVR playing in game 1001 tonight. Just celebrated his 1,000th game against Edmonton on Tuesday. Congrats to him. Like quite a few of those games with these Leafs and the Philadelphia Flyers as well. Here's a slap shot from Liljegren. It missed to the glove side. Benoit down low. Carlo intercepts the pass. He got taken down. No penalty. No penalty there either, as a Bruin got taken down near the Maple Leafs blue line, and that one might cause a spark out of the crowd. Pass Benoit. Marner! Oh, he whiffed on the shot! And then the wraparound is stopped and blocked. Mitch Marner had a wide open net. He refused to shoot. And the Bruins keep their lead thanks to that. Oh, my goodness. The Bruins defense has just been taking a nap all period. I can't believe it. We started off so dominant, and now they're struggling here. The Maple Leafs are starting to skate circles around them. They definitely have the momentum with the more recent power plays. I don't know, but the Bruins, I mean, it was cool to see Frederick score, but I mean, outside of that, they really haven't had any sort of offense. And right as I say that, Pasternak with a one-timer saved by Wool. 81-mile-per-hour one-timer from Pasternak there. Lohrei, another one-timer. That time by Zacha, no good. Rebound, Pasternak hits the post. Oh, I'm talking about lack of offensive presence, and the Bruins have responded in kind. Pasternak tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty. And Mason Lohrei. Oh, this is awesome. Mason Lohrei is going after Noah Gregory, and oh my goodness, there's a scrum to the blocker's side of Joseph Wool. Everyone's getting involved. It's like the Bruins and the Canadiens back in 2011, except we haven't seen a goalie fight yet. Look at Gregor. He's the one who took the penalty. He tripped up. It was either Pasternak or Ginky, and oh boy. Helmets are everywhere. Gloves are everywhere. 5:12 to go in this second period. The penalty box is getting quite full, ain't it? Bruins go to the power play when we come back. Oh my God. This is awesome. This is exciting. This is the hunger I wanted to see out of the Bruins against the Islanders, against the Oilers. This, even in previous games, like against Calgary where we lost, both Calgary games, the game we lost to against Vancouver, like, oh my God, we are a better team when we are physical. That's what the Bruins have shown. Oh boy, other NHL scores right now. The Flames are up 4-2 over the Lightning. Hurricanes take the 2-1 lead over the Canadiens. Flyers-Panthers tied at 1, second intermission. Capitals 5-0 over the Penguins. Well, at least when Alex joins us, he'll be a happy camper. Hopefully I will be as well. Blue Jackets up 3-1 over the Oilers, and Devils up 3-1 over the Blues. Predators up 2-1 over the Sabres. It's starting in about 10 to 15 minutes. Wild Coyotes live from the one and only 5,000-seat arena. Yay, Mullet Arena. Then we have again 3 games on later. Canucks Golden Knights at 10. Great matchup for playoff seeding right there. Senators Kings and Sharks Islanders both starting at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. 7:30 out in the West Coast. And the 3 NBA scores. Timberwolves up 75-73 over the Pacers. Good to see Indiana coming back and making that game. Pistons up 96-91 over the Nets, and the Heat up 58-54 over the Mavericks at halftime. There's all your score updates, and here's what happened. It was McAvoy who got tripped by Noah Gregory, the former Shark, and then a whole cluster in the corner with white and cream uniforms. I love how Lohrei just comes up behind Gregory and just gives him a nice little cross check. Hopefully they don't penalize him for that. They might, but I hope they don't. That would stink. Eliminating a power play for the Bruins? I don't think so, though. Benoit involved, Reeves involved, Zacha involved. Oh, my goodness. Yep, Noah Gregory is called for tripping. Oh, it's a 4-on-4. Whatever. At least the Leafs didn't get a penalty or whatever. So 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Oh my God, I think both teams have 4 players apiece in the penalty box. This is nuts. Lohrei makes a nice move around Johnny T. Pass to Pasternak. Pasternak now. Oh, he almost gave it up to William Nylander. He did. Through center. Nice pass to Tavares, but Mason Lohrei's making his night a living hell, Lohrei's making sure Tavares works around him. Great defense. The fact that this guy is not a full-time NHLer yet is ridiculous. Oh, boy, and now you have a high sticking called. Now, is that going to be on Lohrei? Well, all right. That was fun while it lasted. Power play for the Leafs. Oh, wait, no. Tavares is going to the box. Oh, no. That's going to be a slash. I thought that was a penalty on Lohrei. It's going to be a slash on Tavares. So the Bruins get the 4-on-3 advantage. Interesting. They have 1:22 to work with. And that means 38 seconds after the 4-on-4 is over. Or I guess, yeah, when the 4-on-4 is over, they'll have 38 seconds left to 5-on-4 advantage. McAvoy off the Bruins face-off win. Passes it down low to Marchand. Marchand to McAvoy. McAvoy out of fully tried to find Coyle out front. It got knocked down. Hey, McAvoy got hit to the ice. Nothing called there, and I'm sure the crowd's going to be booing that one. That looked like contact from the back. Oh, boy. TJ Brody sends it up ahead of the Bruins, clear down to the final 50 seconds left. Here comes Marchand with speed. Tries to bang into himself around Benoit. Pass off the boards. Pastrnak. Back to Marchand. Oh, there you go. Try to set up the triangle again. It worked last time. McAvoy. Back down low. Marchand. Pastrnak. Backhand pass back to McAvoy. McAvoy's finding Pastrnak a shot. Kick save from Joseph Woll. Around the boards, Liljegren. Tied to the boards by Coyle. Pastrnak centering pass. McAvoy doing a nice job shielding the puck there. Circling back at his own end. McAvoy pass it low. Pastrnak, oh my goodness, he went between the legs. Joseph Woll with the save. Whoa! Ho-ho! All right. Well, now you're just showing off, Pastrnak. My God. Did he go between the legs or am I seeing something? Oh my God. That would have been the goal of the year. Oh my God, he went in between his legs. Pastrnak. Oh, that is insane. That is insane. Oh, wow. Good save by Woll, though. Oh my God. Pastrnak just took a shot on goal, shooting it between his legs. I'm amazed. Woll to save on Pastrnak there. Puck goes around the boards. The 4-on-3 is concluded, so the Bruins will get power play for another 34 seconds. Swayman will play it behind his net. Yeah, I already have the playoff beard, but I'm shaving it tomorrow. What's up, Charles? Hope you're having a good night. Hope you enjoy Coyotes Wild starting in a few minutes. DeBrusque plays it around the boards. Back out to the blue line. Shattenkirk, centering pass, kick save by Onzaka, rebound score! That is a goal for Morgan Geekie. 3-1 Boston. All right, well, they continue to have pressure. It's a power play goal for Boston. I mean, pressure is key in the attacking zone. And look at this. Great shot on goal. Great passing. I mean, that was a great effort from Shattenkirk, from DeBrusque, from Zaka, who's going to get the assist, I believe. This goal might be assisted by Zaka and Shattenkirk. And Morgan Geekie scores for the Bruins. Incredible stuff. 3-1 Boston. I mean, wow. When they get hot, when this offense gets hot, they can be undeniably talented. I cannot believe they are laying a whipping on the Maple Leafs for the second time in 4 days. I can't believe it. And again, if the playoffs started today, this would be their opponent. They can beat them in Boston. They can beat them in Toronto. I just think the Bruins in every way, shape, or form, and though I think the Bruins bottom six has holes, it is certainly better than the Maple Leafs. On paper it is, and on the stat sheet it is as well. Benoit shot saved by Swayman. 84-mile-per-hour slap shot in Swayman's trapper. It is Morgan Geekie making it 3-1 Boston. 1:54 to go in the second. Oh, it looks good. I feel like you need to shave it a little bit. Like this part needs to be shaved off. But I don't know. I might keep a little bit of the beard. We'll see. Watching the Yotes game shortly. Best of luck against Minnesota, sir. My God, speaking of getting ready for the playoffs, that's this game. Oh my, I mean, you would think it's a playoff game with how much hitting and how much goal scoring, and the crowd is just going nuts after everything. I mean, this is a Bruins game right here. You know, it drives me mental when they play average the first two periods. They score a goal, just like what they did against Edmonton on Tuesday, and they try to cling on to a one-goal lead the rest of the game. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Don't try to cling on to a one-goal lead. That never works. All right, chat. You're gonna be on my B reel here. Everyone smile. I look like an idiot, but there we go. There's the B reel live on the channel. I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've broadcasted a Bruins game, so. There we go. For the B reel, for the channel, for the viewers at home. 1:54 to go here in the second intermission, or here in the second period. Morgan Geekie has just made it a 3-1 lead for the Bruins. Marchand, centering pass for Coyle. Here's Jake DeBrusk with speed. DeBrusk pass to Marchand. Marchand to Carlo. He scores! Charlie Coyle off a slap shot. It's 4-1 Boston. Joseph Woll has allowed 8 goals against the Bruins in a span of 4 days. And that is Carlo's 100th career point. It couldn't have happened to a more hardworking defenseman. DeBrusk, Marchand, Carlo, bam! Blocker side, it's 4-1 Boston. Brandon Carlo. This is crazy. The Bruins have come out guns a-blazing in the second period after it looked like Toronto was creeping back into this game. Not the case. The Bruins have scored 2 goals in a matter of a minute. And yeah, a minute and 7 seconds between the goals. And it is now 4-1 Boston. Nesson, for whatever reason, and if you're watching the game, this is on my TV as well. Nesson is currently showing a black screen. I don't know why. This is all Nesson. This isn't my TV. This isn't none of that. This is Nesson production truck. And obviously, you don't want to miss a goal. This is incredible. Oh, there we go. Now we get a stoppage. But I was like, why is the screen going black? It went to black in the middle of the Carlo breakaway, or in the middle of the Carlo goal replay. At least we were able to see a replay. My goodness. Face-off one here by the Maple Leafs. We don't have a scoreboard, but as long as the game quits blacking out, I could care less about a scoreboard. Here's Swayman. Plays it to the side. We know it's about probably 20-ish seconds left in the period. A 2-goal eruption for the Bruins to make it 4-1. 3 goals this period. The first by Frederick, the second by Geekie, and the third for Brandon Carlo. Mitch Marner had a power play goal in between, but that has not mattered at all after these previous 2 goals from the Bruins. Jan Krok plays it up ahead. 20 seconds left now in the period. Block shot from Bonequist. As they got the scoreboard back up to the last 10 Jakub Lacko trying to get a loose puck. He can't. Morgan Ginky will just shoot it down the ice. Swayman makes the save. And that's the end of 2. Bruins. 2 goals in 1 minute and 7 seconds. Incredible performance. They take it to the locker room up by 3. We'll get Alex on here in a minute. I want to look back at the Carlo goal call because I'm freaking out in my mind. I thought I said Coyle, and I'm like freaking out over that. I'm like, no, don't call him Coyle. It's Carlo, you goofball. Against the Bruins in a span of 4 days. Oh, here we go. Marchand to Carlo. Oh, good. I did say Carlo. Good. Oh, well, I said Carlo scores, but then I said Coyle with the... well, whatever. Didn't completely botch it, I guess. Something to Shia, what's up? Yeah, well, usually I'm with Sam, yes. When we're back on campus, we stream the games together. I'm his roommate, but tonight we were both able to, luckily, we were both able to leave early. Had our last classes today, and, well, yeah. Streaming on his channel, streaming on mine, and I don't know. I figured it would be fun. I couldn't stream the game on Saturday against Pittsburgh, so I'm certainly glad I broadcasted this one. That was such a good goal call, too, and I can't believe I messed it up. So I said Carlos scores, Charlie Coyle makes it 4-1. Well, whatever suits your fancy, Grant. I mean, it's funny. But, yeah. We're going to get Alex on here. I just sent you the link. Alex, just sent you the link. But yes, usually I am with Sam. Yes, usually I am. Yes. Well, I haven't done a Bruins game yet this year, so I was like, well, I'm home. I want to do one. Actually, probably what we might do is we might stop by Sam's stream. What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
We're back on. We're still on my stream. You can go on yours if you want. We're gonna have a little stream section during the intermission.
I was thinking that too. Hold up, I just got Alex here. Yeah, let me go get your link.
Hey, Sam.
We do a little. Alex says hi. We'll do a little stream rate for one another. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Let me get your link in the chat.
Hope you're doing well, Sam.
Sounds good.
But how about this?
Oh my God, I can't believe it. This is like a playoff game, and I love it.
Oh, I'm losing my mind. Shaq can vouch for me. I'm losing my mind at this game. This game is intense.
Oh, this is awesome.
I'm loving every second of this game right now.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, there you go. I just got you an ad. There you go. Here's for those on my channel who want to stop by Sam's stream, there is his link in the chat. As me and Alex are about to just talk about free agency and stuff. So
You mean trades?
I meant trade deadline. Whatever.
So for those on my stream, I just put Grant's link in the chat to his stream. If you haven't subbed to Grant yet, I don't know what you're doing. He's on the road to 500 still, right? You're on the road to 500.
Yep.
Yeah. You're 28 away. So go
For me, I'm on the road to 700.
There we go. Alex on the road to 700. There we go.
So he's on the road to 700. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Sam, did you hear Capitals forward Ivan Miroshnichenko scored his first NHL goal?
I heard that.
Yeah, Alex heard that.
Really asked that how you say it? I don't know.
It's Marishnichenko.
Marishnichenko. Okay.
I got that down, but he scored. I did hear about that. Yes, DJ. Grant does deserve 1K.
Yeah. I need a.
Washington is even better. Good for you, Alex. Your team's destroying the Penguins right now.
Oh, I'm every time when the Caps beat the Penguins, I throw a party.
Every time he beats the Penguins, he throws a party. There we go.
Nice. I'm just if the Bruins hang on to beat the Leafs tonight, so it's all right.
Yeah, we'll all get to celebrate victory Thursdays for everyone.
Yes, and the automatic game alert.
So if you guys want to stop by and chat for a little bit, you guys can.
Yes, go by Sam's streams tomorrow. He will be covering the trade deadline, just like how on Monday I'll be doing my live reactions for NFL free agency. Sam will be live for the NHL trade deadline tomorrow. When are you going on? 12?
12 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be scheduling the stream tonight, and Grant hopefully will join. We'll get Discord going for him so you can join on stream. And also, I will be joining NFL free agency on Monday with him.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely want to recap some of the big transactions coming up over the sports world the next couple of days. So
yeah, it's going to be huge.
It's going to be
NHL
massive.
Trade deadline, which I believe personally is the best trade deadline in sports besides the NBA. The NBA is crazy. And then the NFL free agency, which is lit on the first 2 days, and then there's nothing happens for 4 months.
True.
I think that tonight, that Monday is going to be awesome for that. I put the link in the chat. That link takes you over to Grant's channel. Go sub to him.
And of course, I got Sam's chat as well. Well, Sam, enjoy the rest of your stream. I'm sure we'll be texting after the game.
Oh yeah.
God, what a good game. This game has proved to me that Mason Lowry is a full-time NHL defenseman. If it wasn't proven before, it has definitely been proven now.
I completely agree. I just said that. I said, Lowry, I can get over his mistakes. It's a growing curve that we'll have to get around. But I am full on board with Lowry. That move he had in the first period to set up Brazo.
Oh yeah, that was a nice deke, wasn't it?
Yep, the split deke there. That was really cool. So yeah, and then the chaos, right? All the fights, the penalties.
Oh my God, yeah, Bertuzzi killed
Witherspoon.
That was awful. Bertuzzi just laying in 1,000,001 punches, and I'm like, oh my God, Witherspoon, defend yourself.
So you just gave 2 subs. Prime Rex and my cats love each other. Just sub to your channel.
I appreciate it, guys. Novatron, my cats love each other. I appreciate it's DJ. And then Eagles, appreciate you guys. Lamero Hockey, appreciate you guys stopping by. Second intermission, we're about to recap some trades right before the trade deadline. So
and
stay tuned.
Grant, we also got a trade to announce involving the Tampa Bay Lightning and the San Jose Sharks.
Oh, I heard about this.
The San Jose Sharks trade Anthony Duclair to the Tampa Bay Lightning for a prospect, Jack Thompson.
Ooh.
So they gave Duclair to the Lightning along with a pick for Jack Thompson, who's an up-and-coming Lightning defensive prospect, and a pick going back to San Jose.
There we go.
So there's the full trade. It's a player to pick on each side going to each side. So. Yeah,
well, we knew.
I'm pretty sure the Sharks pick that they got is conditional. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that wouldn't shock me.
So it's a Duclair and a 2025 7th for a 2024 3rd and Jack Thompson.
There you go. So we know the Sharks are going to rebuild. So he returns to the Lightning, right? Anthony Duclair was drafted by them.
Yeah.
There you go.
We had another trade earlier. Riley Damiani traded to the Flames for Emilio Pettersson. They're 2 prospects, pretty much. They're 2 AHL guys. So.
Blockbuster.
So it's a blockbuster. Hold presses for that trade.
All right, Sam. We'll let you go. Continue doing a good job on your stream.
One more thing before I go, and then I'll let you have the rest of your stream. The third period is going to start up in a few minutes. According to Emily Kaplan, I reported this on stream earlier. I want to let you guys know this. The Bruins are plotting something big. She's not convinced that Omar moves. They are trying to move Grzelcyk and DeBrusk to contracts.
Ooh, interesting.
So,
Although DeBrusk is having a decent night. I don't know.
Yeah, he has 2 points tonight. He has 2 assists, yeah. Yeah, so that, and she did get, she was first to report Wedberg to the Rangers, so I'm going to take her word for it.
There we go. All right.
So, I'll take her word for it. She also got she was also first on the Brennan Duheim to Colorado deal today.
Okay. Okay, well, trustworthy source.
Yep. She was early on that, so. So the Bruins are trying to do stuff. So tomorrow should be entertaining, so make sure to be here on my stream, 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a good rest of your stream, Grant and Alex. Good talking to you, and I'll catch up with you guys later, all right?
That was great. Catch you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, that was nice having Sam call in midway through. That was fun. Well, sir, your Capitals have been busy, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to begin with the Anthony Mantha trade to the Golden Knights.
Talk
Do you
to
like
me.
this or hate this?
Mantha to Vegas. You know what? Here's the thing. I know a few people that think that trading Mantha was not a good move. Some Caps fans think it's a good move. If we're talking about on the good move side, he's going to be a UFA this offseason. So Brian McClellan came into an interview the day after trading Mantha was that he is not going to sign any UFA players for the Capitals, meaning they're not going to re-sign Pacioretty. They wouldn't re-sign Mantha. Now, the thing is that next year, you got Kuznetsov, UFA next year. Nick Dowd, UFA. Oshie, UFA. You got, like, the Caps are going to be rebuilding soon. So it's better to now probably move some players that won't re-sign with the Capitals going forward.
I don't blame you. And that's always a good thing about the trade deadline, too, when you know whether you want to contend or not for the playoffs. And if you're not, and you're fine with kind of starting up the rebuild early, you get draft picks. You get draft picks for a guy you would lose in free agency for nothing anyways. So it's worth it.
Right.
Moving forward, I know this isn't Caps news, but, I mean, we got to hear your thoughts on the little dream team the Panthers are building over there. Tarasenko goes from Ottawa to Florida for 2 draft picks. What do we think about the Tarasenko show on the move?
Tarasenko, I knew he was going to a contending team. I've heard like sources of a team like Vegas, Carolina, Florida was in the middle of the Tarasenko sweepstakes. But when I saw the news of Tarasenko getting traded, I was in depth of Vegas and Carolina.
So you thought he was going to Vegas or Carolina originally?
Right.
Hurricanes makes sense. I guess we could talk about the Jake Guentzel trade too, as we quickly ran out of time. We will talk about a couple more trades here. First, I want to talk about Guentzel. The official trade hasn't been announced, right?
Right. What I'm seeing is a Guentzel for Bunting as of right now.
Michael Bunting will be going to Pittsburgh. What do we think this does for Carolina? Where does this put them now? I mean, you expected they were going to make the playoffs and everything, but where does this now put them amongst the Eastern Conference?
Hold on, give me a sec. We're having issues of Instagram again.
Oh boy,
it's now giving me the try again later stuff. Look, if you see this, I'm putting the Duclair trade
Yeah,
now.
the declare trade.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, so I can post the declare trade, but the hashtags I couldn't. But it is what it is.
Yeah, there we go. Oh well, we can put in the hashtags later.
Yeah, yeah. I put our news recruiters on there. So yeah, Gensel. I know I see you guys in the group chat can complain about Gensel because we were thinking a three-way trade involved for.
Yeah, well, well, the thing was, Sam and I especially wanted Lindholm so badly, but you realize that. So basically, if the three-way trade went through, Gunzel goes to Pittsburgh, Lindholm goes to Boston, DeBrusque goes to Pittsburgh. That would have been insane, but of course that didn't end up happening. So,
Right.
Gunzel goes to Carolina, ruining everything. Oh well, I guess we'll have to settle for Alex Tuck if we trade for someone.
Mm-hmm.
The last one. What do you guys think of? What's a good trade? I think the Noah Hannafin one. What do we think about Noah Hannafin going to Vegas?
Again, kind of like the same scenario as Tarasenko. Boston was the front runner.
Yep.
I haven't seen like any Vegas rumors. I only saw Boston as far as I know.
Well, Vegas came in the sweepstakes late.
Yeah, so yeah, I think like Vegas, I kind of saw on your recaps when you were going through like the NFL and the NFL MLB news and first edition. They're kind of like doing the run for their money for like Tampa when they were winning cups. When they had like Barclay Goodrow, like Coleman, Bogosian.
Yeah, but Vegas is abusing the rule. Like, they're crazy. And they might put Martinez on long-term injured reserve tomorrow to open up even more room. Like, that's nuts.
And here's the crazy thing. Now Vegas on their depth charts right now on other like depth charts like cap friendly CBS and like ESPN.
Yeah.
So here's your first line. It's gonna be Noah Hannafin and Pietrangelo, McNabb, Theodore, and your third pair would rotate between Nick Hague, Zach Whitecloud, and Ben Hutton.
You have a lot of good. I mean, Ben Hutton would be the odd man out, but you got a lot of decent defensemen.
So here's my question. Let's say if Martinez was around, would you move Hague or Whitecloud, or
You'd
probably
move Whitecloud because Whitecloud would have a ton of trade value, I feel.
For me, I would simply move McNabb.
Yeah, save money that way.
Yeah, because I know Whitecloud had an extension.
Also, DJ nailed it right on the head. All right, Alex, third period is underway. Thank you for joining us. It was fun talking about some trades. If you want to hop on Monday for a little bit for NFL stuff, you can. But
yeah, I'm thinking about doing the trade deadline for Friday. So
nice. If you do, I'll text you or call you during then.
Yeah, please. That'll be great.
All right. Peace out, brother. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow for sure.
Sounds good.
All right. See you, chat.
Of course, Alex and I celebrated Victory Thursday, as with Alex and the rest of Bruins and Caps Nation, because Hey, they're both winning right now, and in pretty convincing fashion as well. McAvoy was just called for interference, though. 18 seconds into the period. Well, that's a buzzkill. Maple Leafs going to the power play. They're 1 for 3 with 6 shots tonight. With the Leafs goal, they would cut the lead in half. Draws one by John Tavares over to Morgan Riley. D to Timothy Liljegren. Bruins get the loose puck and spank it 200 feet. Riley. The Wool left the puck for him. Pass to Tavares. Over to Liljegren. Liljegren, a pass up ahead. The backhand from Marner went nowhere. Riley around behind the net. Tavares, good pass. Marner, back. Matthews, one-timer by Morgan Riley, saved by Swayman. Riley hits him with a little spinorama behind the net. Nylander, back to Riley. Morgan Riley, pass down low. Here's a shot from Tavares. Missed it to the glove side. Mitch Marner, pass down low from blade to stick. Nylander centering pass. Riley stopped by Swayman. Shots on goal even at 21 now. Morgan Riley getting quite a few shots on goal here. But to no prevail as Jeremy Swayman has had one of his best performances since the All-Star break. I mean, this is a confidence booster for this team. You can lose games against Edmonton if you could beat up division rivals, and that's exactly what the Bruins are doing. Faceoff is won by Boston, and they will clear it. As Woll leaves his net. Pass to Tavares at the blue line. He moves up ahead. Morgan Riley skates through center. Pass to Nylander. Lori almost fell down. Tavares back to Matthews. Austin Matthews, backhand pass back to Mitch Marner. Matthews had to go the last time these two teams played in this building. Riley, Matthews, back to Mitch Marner. Marner shot tipped, saved by Swayman, and the Bruins clear it back out to Toronto's end. With 20 seconds left in this man advantage for the Leafs. Leafs, of course, wearing their home blue uniforms on the road as the Bruins are wearing their cream uniforms tonight. Bertuzzi chips it up ahead for Ty Domi. Bruins clear. Kept in at the blue line. Here's Timothy Liljegren. Pass down low. Bertuzzi. Here's the shot from Domi. Save made by Swayman. On Ty Domi and Swayman, I mean, you got the 3-goal comfort, but Swayman's still going to earn this victory. Definitely going to be one of my 3 stars of the night. I mean, look at this. Perfect position. Top of the crease. He's able to make an awesome save, and he's been making numerous awesome saves today. Will love to just allow 2 total goals in a week's worth of division rival opponents. Kempf loses the draw to Bundqvist, but the Leafs get the puck shot, blocked by Shattenkirk. Heinen had it, lost it, and then Brazeau deflects it into the Maple Leafs bench. Looks like we're going to get the face-off taken just outside the Bruin zone. Kempf beats Bundqvist clean that time. TJ Brody dumps it in around the boards. Watherspoon will play into the Maple Leafs end. Mitch Marner couldn't play it. And puck goes back out. Here's TJ Brody. Brody, the quick pass up the right wing side. Hits Shattenkirk. Oh, that's Ryan Reeves. Reeves hits Shattenkirk behind the net. Now a scrum behind. Kempf. Back out to McCabe. McCabe to Gregor. McCabe took a shot by Brazeau, and I don't think the Maple Leafs like that at all. Lundqvist flips it in. Heinen there, makes the hit on Brody. Here come the Leafs. Simon Benoit dumps it in around the boards. Mason Lohrei off the glass looking for James Van Riemsdyk. Liljegren in front of Van Riemsdyk. Icing is called. The physicality in this game is crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. Oh, look how Coyle knocked down Yankruk there. There's the fight that Bertuzzi just murdered Weatherspoon in. But I give the kid credit, though. He fought. I'll give him credit. The hits are 38 apiece. My God, these two teams love to throw around the body. Liljegren, Van Riemsdyk, all over him. Here's Yankruk. He lost possession. Van Riemsdyk, the centering pass blocked by a Maple Leaf defender. That was Benoit who blocked the shot. Down low, Van Riemsdyk trying to shield the puck away. Tavares tries to steal the puck at a puck jam. Ginky pokes it forward. Benoit around the boards. Brandon Carlo steals. Carlo has the most recent goal for the Bruin. Don't mind me calling him Charlie Coyle for a second. Here's Benoit, who now passes it over to his left side. Here's Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi dumps it off a shot. Misses the blocker side. Here's Zacha. Zacha has it. Pass to Frederick. It bounced off the skate of Marner. And here comes Matthews. Zacha hits him, and Frederick picks up the loose puck on the glove side of Swayman. Here comes McAvoy. McAvoy. Juicy puck bounces around the boards. Pastrnak able to get the loose puck momentarily. Zacha now pokes it ahead. For one of the defensemen, a shot at the blue line, misses to the blocker side. And the Leafs will just chop it off the boards. And Matt Grzelcyk will bring it up ahead. Pastrnak. Puck knocked down from Marchand. He hits Lyubushkin in the corner. Here's Coyle, picks up the loose puck. Shattenkirk a blast. Missed to the glove side. Oh boy! Domi! And the gloves are off! As Domi and Marchand wrestle each other to the ground. Shattenkirk involved, so is Bertuzzi, so is DeBrusk and Morgan Riley, and Parker Wotherspoon wants more for some reason. All right. This is hockey, baby. I mean, Swayman kind of got involved with an altercation, but I mean, God, the only thing this game is honestly missing is, oh, wait a minute. I was saying what this game was missing was a goalie fight, and Swayman skated out to center. Wall will not budge. Oh, my God. Jeremy Swayman. He wanted it. He wanted the goalie fight to no prevail, and Max Domi's going to serve some time in the box. Oh, no way. With Tim Thomas in the building. The only thing this game is missing is a goalie fight. This is one of those regular season games you remember for a long time. Because of the physicality. I mean, this is like Bruins Canadiens 2011 all over again. It's just the score is an 8-6, and Tim Thomas isn't fighting Carey Price. In the Garden against a Canadian divisional foe. I mean, you want to talk about a game to attend in person? This is one of those games that would be sick to attend in person. Here is Charlie McAvoy racing up ahead. McAvoy, the pass to Pastrnak. Down to Van Riemsdyk. Quick pass, 14 minutes left here in this one. Swayman leaves it for Charlie McAvoy. I think the next scrum, Swayman is going to want to get involved. And why not? Swayman and Joseph Wool. That's the one thing that I've not called on this channel yet that I've wanted to is a live goalie fight. How sick would that be? Marchand, pass back. Here's Pastrnak. Pass back to McAvoy. Saved by Wool. 85-mile-per-hour shot by McAvoy there. He gets it back. Marchand. Pastrnak now on the left side. Pastrnak, nice stick handling. Able to pass it down low. Marchand tries to find Coyle. Coyle plays it around for McAvoy. McAvoy, pass back to Marchand. The captain with 48 seconds left on the power play. McAvoy, centering pass for Van Riemsdyk. It bounces off the stick of Pastrnak. Pastrnak working with it on the left-hand side. No-look pass to Coyle. Now Marchand. Shot, missed it to the blocker's side. That'd be cool if Marchand scored in front of all his former Stanley Cup winning teammates. McAvoy. Back to Marchand at the blue line. He's got no room to shoot. McAvoy. One-timer by Pastrnak, and it deflects out of play with 15 seconds left on the power play. I mean, oh my God. Whenever the Bruins have a man advantage, they are just going crazy. The passing is on point. They're getting shots on the net. They're getting bodies out in front. This is a complete effort by the Bruins. And they have just been dominating this game, especially in the first and third periods. It hasn't even been close. Toronto was doing a good job in the first half of the second period, but the Bruins have still been dominating about 40 total minutes of the 48 that have been played so far. As power play comes to a close, Geeky behind the net. Let's look at the power play graphic off there. The Leafs will work up ahead. Still 4-1 Boston. Their 3-goal second period. Jake DeBrusk. Centering pass. Pastrnak. Or rather, that was Zacha, excuse me. I saw the 8 and assumed Zacha's shot was blocked. Zacha now has it behind the net again. Steps on the brakes. Makes a move around Matthews. Back out to the blue line. Carlo chips it forward. Here's Geeky around the boards. Geeky hit by Benoit. He plays it around, knocked down. Oh boy. And Benoit just gives it to Wall, who smothers. With 11:40 to go, faceoff will be taken to Joseph Wool's glove side. Wow. 4-1 Boston. We roll on here in the Garden. NBA Finals are in. The Timberwolves beating the Pacers 113-111. And the Pistons with a rare win on the year, beating the Nets 118-112. Current games, Heat up 97-95 over the Mavericks with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And then the Suns destroying the Raptors 44-25 in the second quarter right now. Of course, if you're a Boston sports fan, your night is not over. I repeat, your night is not over. What does that mean? Celtics Nuggets at 10 o'clock. Same with Bulls Warriors and Spurs Kings. I cannot wait to watch Celtics Nuggets. If only, I'm not even going to lie to you guys, if the Bruins game started at 1 o'clock and the Celtics started at 4 or vice versa, I would have, and I mark my word on this, I would have done a doubleheader. I would have done Celtics, or whatever game was first. I would have ended it, and then I went right back on for another broadcast, Celtics Nuggets. That's one way to kill my StreamYard hours, but that's also a good way to have fun. And I haven't broadcasted a Celtics game this year either, so, or did I? Maybe I did one over winter break. I don't remember, though. Yeah. Can't wait for the playoffs to start. So I'll be doing the Celtics then anyways. We have some NHL finals, but we'll get to that when games officially end come next commercial break. But pretty much a lot of these games are not in doubt a look at some of the previous Bruins goals. Maple Leafs win the faceoff with 11.5 to go. Bertuzzi gave it up to Blomqvist. At this point, I think the Bruins just want to kill the rest of the clock off, and who could blame them? Liljegren blasts it in around the boards. Spoon lost possession. Bertuzzi, centering pass, goes over the net. Liljegren lost possession. Here's Morgan Riley. Riley sending it on in, losing possession. Shattenkirk dumps it in, saved by Wolo Smother. Bruins' next game will be this Saturday against the Penguins. Will they have a new roster by that point? I have no idea. Puck bounced off the boards, back Grzelcyk. Will keep it from behind his net. 10:40 and counting. Grzelcyk, quick pass over to Pastrnak. Giving up. Here comes CJ Brody the other way. Puck bounces it around the boards. Pastrnak lost possession. Pass behind the net from Jan Krook. Mitch Marner comes away with the loose puck. Back up to the blue line. A shot blocked. McAvoy lost his stick and still swats the puck out to center with his glove. Great heads-up awareness by McAvoy. Pastrnak almost delivered a hit on McCabe. Brody, D-to-D passes. We have 10 minutes left in regulation. Well, it's simple. The Bruins just got to keep their defensive structure. Because, yes, even if Toronto scores a goal, as an icing is called, even if Toronto scores a goal, it's only 4-2. Probably won't come back, but you still don't want that. You still don't want the Maple Leafs to score a goal and get any sort of momentum. Because then, okay, 4-2 is not a problem. If the Leafs make it 4-3 at any point in this game, we got a problem. And it would rear its ugly head again that the Bruins would have trouble closing games. But I haven't really had to say anything negative about the Bruins today. So let's hope that that stays that way. Reeves off the boards. Okay, back to Kempf. David Kempf will just pass it back to TJ Brody. I think even the Leafs at this point are trying to kill off some time and avoid less physical abuse on their body, if you will. As I think both these teams want to come out unscathed and uninjured. Wotherspoon, D-to-D, pass to Shattenkirk. He brings up ahead. Wotherspoon and Shattenkirk has been the criminally underrated defensive pairing for this Bruins team. Liljegren to Benoit, dumps it in front of Heinen. Carlo has it, plays it around. Here's the shot from Tavares. And knocked down in front from the Bruins. Shot bounced off the side of the net. That was William Nylander. Here comes Charlie Coyle. A backhand pass up ahead. DeBrusque almost got his head taken off from Tavares. Shoulder-to-shoulder hit. Grzelcyk, a nice spin move. Able to get around his defender. Lundqvist just tries to play it up ahead, but the Maple Leafs clear it back down. Swayman smothers with 8:09 to go. Feels like this third period is just the third period we got to get through. Because not a whole lot of action outside that brawl earlier on in the period has happened. I think both teams are kind of tired. As they should be. This is the Bruins' fourth game in 6 days, if I'm not mistaken. Shot missed over the glove of Swayman. Puck goes back out to center. Puck backhanded behind the net. Tyler Bertuzzi makes a move. Mitch Marner pass back to Brody. That puck is stolen. Jasper Bonquist going on in against the league's leading goal scorer. And he is a ping pong between McCabe and Matthews. A Bruin lost his stick and then got taken down. Referees also really keeping their whistles quiet here in the third. I mean, as they should. I don't think they should really be calling penalties unless it's something like obvious in a 3-goal game like this. Brandon Carlo dumps it in. Just got his 100th career point. Liljegren picks up the loose puck. Out to center they go from blade to stick. Benoit dumps it in. Swayman plays it aside behind the net. Mason Lohrei lost possession. Tavares shot. Saved by Swayman. Loose puck. The Bruins do a nice job getting to the loose puck. Allowing teams to capitalize on those rebounds. That's what you need to happen. Puck bounces off the glass. Pasternak will bank it down the length of the rink. 6.5 to go. Morgan Riley. Pass up ahead. A shot saved by Swayman. Riley. McMahon shot. Blocker save Swayman. Loose puck in the corner. And now near the boards. Riley. That puck lost possession. Geeky. Pass to Jakub Lauko. Lauko flips it down into the Maple Leafs end, and we have an icing here as Lyubushkin is there. All right, 6:04 to go. Leafs win the draw. Mitch Marner pass and a shot saved by Swayman. And now Bertuzzi with a couple of stick whacks at Frederick, his former line mate. Down low, Matthews. Shot saved by Swayman, hugging the post. Rebound is scored by Bertuzzi, but it won't count as Bertuzzi with the kicking motion. He almost got one against his former team there, but a blatant kick by Bertuzzi will keep the Leafs at 1 goal. And I know the crowd's going to love that because that was Bertuzzi. Clearly kicked it. And even Swayman was like, hey! Yeah, that one was as obvious as they come. You know, when I saw that puck go in, I'm like, that was clearly kicked in. This ain't soccer, buddy. Keep taking contracts for less money. There's my bitterness. 5:43 to go in the third. And the Bruins have a 3-goal lead still. Well, we never ended up doing the grid, so we're going to do the NHL grid to keep you guys around here. Oh, did I already do it? Oh, I already did it, I guess, today. All right. We'll do Puck Doku then. All right, Vezina Trophy winner for the Blackhawks. You know, they won 3 cups, and I have no idea. Corey Crawford had to have won one of them. No? Oh, Vezina Trophy winner. I thought it said Conn Smythe. Vezina Trophy winner. Gabriel Belfour. Trophy winner, 5 shutouts. We'll go with Carey Price. Goals against average are 250. I think that's just the one I'll give up on. I could also done out Bell for Blackhawks and Maple Leafs. We'll go Dave Bolin, shutout 5 times in a season. I mean, Johnny Bauer had to have done it once, right? I mean, yeah, look how many years he played. Look, shoutouts for the Rangers. We'll go Hendrik Lundqvist. Then we'll go Patrick Kane. Wait, didn't I already? No, okay. Patrick Kane for Rangers, Blackhawks. Goals against under 250. Alex Goriev done this. I'm horrible when it comes to goals against average. We'll do Mike Richter, actually. Better chance of that being right. If we could even find him here. There he is. Yes. And Vezina Trophy winner, Tuca? Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll get the answer for goals against average, but for the Leafs, but I'll take it. 8 out of 9. That's good. That's good. We're back underway here. 5.5 to go. 3-goal game. Yeah, third period is just kind of humming along. Nothing really interesting going on. The Bruins, both teams kind of know this game is over, and they've been beating the heck out of each other all game anyway, so they probably want to give their body a rest. Here's McAvoy shot saved by Woll. Leafs are going to most likely end up out shooting the Bruins, which in the first period, at one point, it was like 10-2 the shots in favor of Boston. So I guess that's kind of crazy, but at the end of the day, if you win the game, it don't matter. Ferris wins the draw. Look at Bonquist go right after the puck. Backhand pass down low to Jakub Lako. Here's Max Domi. Domi brings it up ahead with 5 minutes to go. Tavares lost the puck. Labushkin, D to Morgan Riley. Back over to Labushkin. Puck played around. Carlo. And here's Boquist with the steal. Benoit. I'll play it around. Brings it on in, shielding the puck. He gets taken down by Wotherspoon. No penalty. And now in a puck jam, David Kemp comes in. Kemp and Frederick going at it a little bit. Oh, boy, there's some cross checks. The Wotherspoon falls on his behind as the Bruins clear. Marner steers it away from Pasternak. Zaka pass out in front for Frederick, and Woll knocks it away. Pasternak back up to the blue line. Shattenkirk D to D. Wotherspoon shot saved by Woll, and he smothers. Frederick and Liljegren going at it. Last commercial break of the game. Are you 4-1 Boston? Wow. So I'm trying to think, is there any other grid we haven't done? Gotta be another one. Here's one. Let me share my screen. All right. Wild Islanders Massachusetts product, Dwayne Rollison. All right, Devils Wild, we have Zach Parise. And Avalanche will go former Bruin Chuck Kobasu for this one. 70 points this season. All right, we'll go Mike Bossy. We'll go Kovalchuk. I believe he got 70 points for the Devils. Yep. And then we'll go, oh, this would be a fun one. Matt Duchene. Why not? One of my favorite players. Red Wings. And Islanders will go Nick Leddy, who I believe played on the Red Wings. He did. We'll go, what's his name for Red Wings Devils? He was Nick Lidstrom's line mate. Oh my God, I'm blanking on it. No. Brian Rafalski, that's what it is. As we are underway again. Brian Rafalski, and then can we close it out? Red Wings Avs, I think so. Well, but now the game's back on, I'm losing my concentration. All right. Final 3:08 to go. Bruins in their own end. I gotta come up with one more. JT Comfer. I don't know if they'll count that. Oh, they will. Good. Boom. There you go. That's an 8 out of 9 and a 9 out of 9 on the grids. That was some good fun. I did it relatively quickly too. I had to. Here's Justin Brazeau. Stepping on the brakes, he gets taken down. A shot, misses the blocker side. Maple Leafs lose possession. Brazeau, Bonequist, pass back, Mason Lohrei. Lohrei off the glass. Locko, back to Bonequist. Bonequist off the boards. Pass back to Heinen. McAvoy flips it up ahead, a floater. Frederick gets nailed in the corner. Puck goes back into center for the last 2 minutes. 2 minutes of regulation time here in the Garden. Bruins well on their way to another win. That'll put them 9 points ahead of the Maple Leafs in the standings. That shot missing that is Swayman. The Bruins will get their 37th win. And yeah, they'll be 9 points ahead of the Bruins. They would win. And here we go. There's a fight. McAvoy and Domi takes McAvoy down. Domi's throwing punches. Oh, boy. Now we have another cluster. Grzelcyk has Nylander, Frederick, and Heinen have somebody. Swayman is unfortunately not going down to fight Wool. Bertuzzi has a hole of Heinen. McCabe has a hole of Frederick. McAvoy's yelling at Domi. Well, one last fight for the boys. Why not? A typical Leaf game fighting when they lost the game. Oh boy, I'm sorry, Adam. I hope the Leafs don't ruin hockey for you. It's an awesome sport, but I agree. It's a little poor sportsmanship from the Leafs right now, but what are you gonna do? Domi went after. Domi first cross-checked Grzelcyk, and then McAvoy was like, well, whatever. They got a little puck battle, and I think they just said, whatever. We're going to drop the gloves anyway. And the Domi really just shoving McAvoy down to the ground there. And then that led to Frederick and Heinen getting involved with Bertuzzi and McCabe. And, well, again, we didn't get the thing we wanted, and that was Swayman versus Wool. But, well. What are you going to get there? Goalie fights come few and far between, so I guess I can't say I'm shocked. Well, it's funny because Swayman really wanted to fight Wool earlier on in the period. Yeah, but I guess the goaltenders didn't want to make a mountain out of a molehill. Reslick hopping back on the bench. Bunquist out. Oh, they have Ryan Reeves on the ice. Are you serious? And now the Leafs are going to close out this game with Ryan Reeves on the ice. That's going to start trouble. I'm sure of it. You know, Reeves was not afraid to go after Matt Rempe last weekend. Well, what makes you think he's going to be scared of who? Trent Frederick? He ain't going to be scared of anybody on this Bruins team. Back bounces off the boards. Brazo plays it in. Woll leaves his cage. Here's Shattenkirk. D to Wotherspoon right on goal, and Woll the save. I look at the Bruins. They're continuing to get shots on goal. They don't care that they won this game. Here's the save of the game, and I think this one was an easy choice. Swayman with a nice save out in front of Morgan Riley. I believe that was on a power play. That was back when it was 2-1. Face off one by Kempf around the boards, off the board. Shattenkirk keeps it in. Down to a minute left here in the Garden. The Bruins beat the Maple Leafs 4-1 for the second time in 4 days. Same goalie matchup. Here's a shot, missed the net. The only difference was that the Bruins were wearing their white uniforms and not their alternates. And, of course, it was in Toronto, not Boston. That was about the only difference you got from this one. Just a tough game for the Leafs and their offense especially. They never got in a rhythm. The Bruins are going to take care of them. Slaboushkin plays it around the boards. I would like one more fight just for stream purposes. No pressure. Here's Brazo. Centering pass. Shattenkirk or a goal. That works too. That shot save made. Woll lost sight of it. Shattenkirk. The Bruins are just going to pour it on here. Why not? Brazo gets hit behind the net. Brazo has it. Centering pass for Bunquist doesn't connect. Shattenkirk fires, missed the net. 2 seconds and 1. Game over. Bruins win 4-1 over division rival Toronto. Jeremy Swayman had a great night. Your 3 stars. Your 3rd star, Jake DeBrusk with 2 assists. Your 2nd goal, Brandon Carlo. And your 1st star, Jeremy Swayman. Pastrnak scored. So did Frederick. Brandon Carlos fired up. The Leafs go back to Toronto as mulched as ever. Even the few Maple Leaf fans in the crowd look a little disappointed. Bruins win 4-1 over the Maple Leafs. 2nd time in 4 games. Swayman is continuing his torrid streak. He has had such a great year that I expect Ullmark to get the start Saturday against Pittsburgh. Here we go, the goalie hug. We haven't seen this in a couple of games. There it is, the goalie hug. Love it. Absolutely love it. Always puts a smile on my face. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of it. Bruins beat the Maple Leafs 4-1 here at the Garden and jump to only did Florida win today? Hold on. Can't be a buzzkill. Did Florida win? No, the Flyers won. Yeah, baby. So that means that the Bruins are only a point behind Florida. You could thank all the overtime and shootout losses for that, but 'tis is true. That's crazy. The Bruins 1 point behind Florida with a chance to pass them. So, all right. We'll see what happens as the season continues to roll on here. Bruins Penguins on Saturday. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports. We'll say enjoy the rest of your evening. Catch you next time here on the YouTube.